Finally, Christmas is here. It's just you and me, Todd. You, me, and the gamer bed. And a bottle of wine. How perfect does that sound? Now let's just sit back, relax, and... What the fuck's that? What Escapism? Hello? Christmas show? Fuck, I forgot, it's a Christmas show. Jesus Christ. Ladies, gentlemen, variations thereupon. This is the Modern Escapism Christmas show!
And we're on.
Hello. Let's go. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Don we now our gay apparel. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. Oh, yeah! Ladies, gentlemen, and variations thereupon. This is Modern Escapism. Woo! Christmas!
Live! Didn't think I was going to make it.
Did you like that video? I love that video.
Futile Exerciser said, didn't know Candy lived in a convent.
Well, you learn
People
something
don't know who
every
these
day.
people are. Let me introduce my co-host and cohort. My name is Oodles, the naughty little elf you'll always find in the bathroom stalls. Joining me today, Father Christmas himself and Sleigh Race Champion 2023. It's Biggie Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
The naughty little firecracker herself. It's Candy Claus.
Ho, ho, hoin.
Yeah, you are. The Snowpiercer himself and Northern Waste King. It's Gadget, the Snowman.
Oh, it's ever so cold outside.
And finally, the Yuletide log. It's Stig.
I love them ho-ho-hos.
How is everyone? How is the chat? There's a chat.
It's popping off.
We are live, so yeah, there is a chat.
Off. Welcome to our third live but fourth Christmas show. How is everyone? How are my co-hosts? How are my beautiful Christmas co-hosts?
Oh, ready to get drunk, I think. It's been a long
I'm
year.
fucking knackered, by the way, after singing. I'm out of breath.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't
That was
it?
pretty good, though.
Thank
Could have asked me. I can give you some breathing lessons.
Sure, hon.
Biggie's
Everyone's good. Everyone feeling festive.
Yes.
Everyone red hot. I am.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm fine for now.
Stig, you've
Fair
literally got LEDs wrapped around you.
Yeah, but it's just they're not hot. They're just cheap, shitty battery things, aren't they?
Like, this nylon and polyester blend thing is not the coolest.
I mean, it is a
It's
Fallout
somehow
76
freezing.
jumper.
It is. It's somehow, like, freezing and sweaty at the same time.
Do you know what? You invited us all to your gamer
Obviously.
bed in that video. I feel like honoured.
Well, I mean, it's open to... I've said you can all come round. we can all get in there. Five's a bed. It's fine.
I'll come round and around.
Just
the
can we have an
Xbox-
update? How many people have actually been on that bed so far?
Just Todd.
Just me and Todd.
You on your Todd.
Boys. Me on my Todd.
Where to kick a
It's seen some shit, though.
So have I this week.
So let's give the listeners in the future and these live listeners a rundown of today's show. It's slightly different. We're going to have Biggie's breaking news as normal. Don't worry. Do not worry. Then we're going to talk about our best anything else of the year. Then we're going to open our Secret Santas, which is always the best bit. Then some feedback, talk to the chat all the way through it, bit of Candyland, and then the patrons get the green room in the future. How does that sound? Like a party or not? Does it? 'Cause it does.
That sounds like
Feels
a party
like
to
a
me.
party to me.
Yeah.
So ready.
Sounds, smells, tastes like a party. We're all going to get merry. I'm already
Like your
feeling a
mum.
bit tipsy. Like my mum. She's dead, mate. Thanks for that. Wow. She's not. She's not. She might be now. But I think before we get into Biggie's breaking news, we'll have a word with the chat. How's everyone doing? Sorry if you are a listener in the future, but this is what we do. You should be here.
Well, Tig has suggested that cheap electrics and polyester. What could go wrong in regards to Stig's outfit?
Well, I mean, it will provide you with great content if all of a sudden I just spontaneously combust in the middle of the podcast.
Actually, Enflem has said something to that effect. That will burst into flames and provide much amusement.
Yeah,
it would. It'd be incredible. And we'd be like, keep the cameras rolling. Don't stop.
Futile exercise has suggested not a bishop in sight in regards to the gamer bed.
Yeah, it's true. But I'm open to offers.
I do like Luke Dolls.
Yeah.
What's Stig's best SDI test result of the year? Because he's a mucky little pup.
Excuse me. How dare you?
I mean,
he hasn't had sex this year. What do you mean?
I mean, we all know Luke Dolska's a wrong and he skips cutscenes.
Exactly.
Pure rotter.
And he puts cream eggs up his bum.
Yeah, I've heard of this. I've heard that story. That's travelled the internet, that.
Monk's Boy said, nice to see Oodles looking fit and healthy this year. Cunt.
Thank you, mate. So, you know what someone said to me the other day? They went, "Oh, you've got some colour. Are you off the drugs?" I went, "Oh, cheers." But yes. Thanks.
I mean, you did used to have a bit of a greyness to you.
Oh yeah, I know, mate. I know. I've got eyes. Ooh, they're not red. Ooh.
Yes, we can say cunt. Tigerland. I keep reading Tigerland. I know it's Tig. Yes, we can say cunt.
You can say what you want. I'm not saying that unless I slip up like I have done a few times this year.
Never thought I'd hear it from you, of all people.
It's a horrible word. But yes, everyone's good. Let's get on to the moment we've all kind of been dreading. The live Biggie's breaking news.
I hope you're all ready for the intro.
You may already know, but he doesn't, because it's time for Biggie's breaking news.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Don't ever read the news no more. Never gonna read the news, except for a little bit of IGA. I'm never gonna read the news. Maybe once in a while, a little bit of BBC. That's okay, not right now. I got things to do. 'Cause I don't ever read the news no more. Never gonna read the news. The Biggie's breaking news. That is not just news. It's an incredible journey through Activision, Microsoft, MCU dates and cinematic trailers, mispronunciations and reading like Ron Burgundy. That's not the news. That's an adult thing. That's not the news at all. That's like fucking Shakespeare. You know I don't ever read the news no more. I hate reread some news. I guess I still love Biggie's breaking
Biggie, news guy.
Why aren't we winning podcast awards? Look at Biggie's face.
That's the first time I've seen that. I saved myself for the show just for that.
And how did you feel?
Such a treat.
Oh, it was excellent. Very well done. Although, myself and Biggie do ours live, so minus points for that.
Yep. Just remember that.
It's Christmas views in that Patreon budget this year.
Yeah, but no, it was great. I love the pictures.
It's going down too fast.
Did not see that coming.
Weirdly enough, all ones he's posted to the Discord as well. That's where I got all of them from. So you've just brought that one on yourself, Biggie.
Right then, Biggie.
I don't know what I'm doing with technology.
No, before you go for the news, Biggie, remember, we are live. There is no delay. So watch what you're saying because we could get cancelled. Take it away, sir.
Don't go all Scotch sheep on us.
Here we go. E3 is officially dead. Bring out the Guardian funeral theme. Yep, the Electronic Entertainment Expo, better known as E3, is officially dead. The statement on the official website simply reads, after more than 2 decades of E3, each one bigger than the last, the time has come to say goodbye. Thanks for the memories. In a report by the Washington Post, The Entertainment Software Association, which organised E3 each year, has confirmed the exhibition won't be coming back. It began in 1995 and has been a mainstay in the games industry calendar. It started purely as an event for publishers and developers to market their games to retail buyers and the press, which eventually became more public-facing, invited fans to the show floor too. But after COVID pandemic hit in 2020, E3 has failed to make a meaningful return to form, as we all well know. We kind of known this for a while, haven't we?
Can we just point out that Candy might have been at the very last E3 in 2019?
I was.
Oh, were you?
It was a bucket list thing.
So,
I was like, right, this time's... it might have been me. I might have killed it.
Is that what you proposed, Todd?
Yeah.
And he said,
maybe it's my fault. Maybe he cancelled it.
Maybe you fucking cancelled it, mate. The people here, they were like, can't get better than this.
That is a good point. I didn't think of that. Yeah, that is probably what happened.
When the Scarlet Slayer turns up, it's all over.
Done. She ain't coming back.
Well, it was you and Super Night Cat, wasn't it? So double whammy.
Yeah, it was.
Crikey.
And
it was absolute chaos.
And of course, you are the only person in the world you are the only person in the world, Candy, who would meet Todd Howard with a T-shirt of Todd Howard on.
It was well good. I embarrassed the fuck out of him.
I do like Terminal Candy, Tig. That's a good one for a podcast title. Terminal Candy.
We've talked about this before. Like, for me personally, I was never bothered anywhere. I just watched the trailers after the event, but I get, for some people it was like gaming Christmas, wasn't it? And it's like you had 3 or 4 days where it was all everyone got together and they were showing off the games, and that was it. They had to do it then. You had to go watch it then, rather than it being, oh, here's Nintendo's random one they're doing this Thursday in the middle of the day, and then they do another one 6 months later, and then another one 2 months later. It's like you had to be there, and it was like the talk of the town.
At first, I was like it this week in our Discord. I was like, oh, who gives a fuck? But upon reflection, I'm like, yeah, that probably would have been awesome to visit.
Yeah, and then you just don't get. You will never get the moments like you had with the fuck ups.
Wii Music,
and the Microsoft's Xbox One launch, and then Sony just absolutely ripping them about it.
How do we trade games with our friends?
Yeah, like it's just. I did catch up on those moments, and I miss them. So, like, I never stayed up to watch it. I'm not really that sad it's gone, but I understand why people who were well into it, like, it is sad for them.
Yeah, I still fondly remember watching Don Matrick just ruin his career on that stage. It's fucking wonderful.
Yeah, but it's gone. It's ended. So, as we say to everything that dies, next.
Well, unsurprisingly, The Last of Us multiplayer game has also been cancelled. The Naughty Dog will now focus on a single-player games going forward. They stopped development of The Last of Us Online. Its troubled attempt to create an online version of the popular franchise. This game that they tried to make has been going on for ages, right?
Wasn't it the factions? An update of the factions?
Yep. Yeah, so it was going to be...
Which was a laugh. It was a laugh on the original run.
It was going to be Last of Us Part 2 would come out as its story mode, then the next year it was going to get its version of factions. And then they said... like about 2 months after it came out, we're going to spin it off into its own game and make like a live service thing out of it. And then Bungie told them to fuck it off and do something else, and then
and everyone should listen to Bungie because they're doing really well at the moment.
Until they got told to fuck off as well.
Yeah. I don't think anyone really wanted a Last of Us live service game. I can't remember who I was talking to this about, but like I don't think the universe of The Last of Us is interesting enough to hold like a live service game.
I don't think so.
Like, if you look at the live service games that endure, they tend to be fantasy or sci-fi or, it's not just a ruined world. It's like something interesting to look at.
The problem I see with it, I mean, why stretch a dev that thin when they are some of the world-class leaders of single-player narrative games? Why move away from that? When you are the best, stay the best. Because that's how I see it, anyway.
Because Jim Ryan wanted more money.
Fuck Jim Ryan.
It wasn't looking good when they laid off most of their workers a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
that was working on it. Like I think, it was a done deal then.
Why is this thing not online? Because they're gone.
There's no one left at the office.
That's it, isn't it? That's it. But he's done now. So next.
Well, these things come in threes. The day before, developer Fantastic suddenly announced shutdown. fantastic, ironic name. The developer behind controversial Steam Early Access launch the day before has shut down with immediate effect. Statement posted to X, formerly as Twitter, which I can't believe I have to keep saying, announced the company's closure this evening, or during this week, should I say, days after the day before launch to overwhelmingly negative response during the week.
This has been absolutely
They've been accused of
I'm pretty
scamming.
sure, Gadget, you can back me up on this because you were there with me. When we saw this announced live, me and you went, that's going to fail.
I'm
pretty sure it was this one.
It was because we both watched the trailer and went, well, that's just The Division. In fact, I think that's footage from The Division. And it turns out they've been just nicking everything from everywhere. Like, it was supposed to come out in, 2021, and then about a month before it was due to come out, it says, we're going to change from Unreal 4 to Unreal 5. So, yeah, it's going to take a little while. And then they kept putting it back, and then they'd show off gameplay footage, and it was just like, mate, this is The Division. Like, you're just showing us The Division.
Tiggs put, and we all know The Division is rubs.
As soon as the game launched, they went back and retconned all of their YouTube videos.
Yeah, they did. They removed all of their YouTube.
But the devs, they weren't paid, were they? They were all just they just did it out of kindness of their heart, I guess.
Somebody's taken.
They weren't even aware that they were making an MMO.
Well, no, so that's what the day before was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like an MMO survival kind of thing, but with like...
Yeah, they marketed that from day one.
Yeah. I watched SkillUp's got a really good video on this one, like diving into it. So apparently the people who were making it were trying to sell also like a corporate alternative to like Microsoft Teams as well, and that was going to be like the money income to make the day before. And then they got like loads of venture capital money in and all that kind of thing. It got like heavily wishlisted off those dodgy trailers, and they weren't paying their devs. They were asking for volunteers who would be paid for in like thanks and experiences. No, not even residuals, like non-monetary things. It would be like vouchers and bonuses and stuff like that. And it was just
Teams is fucking shite though.
It's dodgy as fuck, like the entire company. And yeah, it was two brothers in the Philippines who were running the company, and they've just fucked off and disappeared.
Good on them. Well done.
Yeah.
But didn't they immediately start trading again under a different name though? There's some dodginess. There's some dodginess happening.
That's what companies always do, isn't it? I'm bankrupt, and then they just
corruption
the team.
Apparently, Fantastic's official response to all this was, "This is our first big experience. Shit happened."
That was what their social team put out.
Perfect. And these social teams that are working from home for no money.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Let's forget it ever existed. Next.
Fans apparently have noticed the Silent Hill references in Kojima's OD trailer. He debuted the OD officially at the Game Awards last week, where he revealed it will feature Sophia Lillis, Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier, as well as some involvement from director Jordan Peele. Kojima was previously set to helm Silent Hills, as we know, which all went a bit wrong with Konami. If the entrance to the Game Awards this year via the PT door wasn't enough to convince you, he has somehow snuck in some Silent Hill references into OD. And during this little trailer, people have been doing weird stuff, slowing the timestamps down and just looking at every single second of footage to find that there's weird words spelt out. Yeah, which apparently has revealed Atami, which is a city in Shizuoka Prefecture in Japan. This is also written in Japanese style, and separately the two words literally translate as... I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Literally translate as quiet or silent and hill, respectively. I mean, it's madness. All of this is madness.
I mean, I won't put it past Kojima to throw all those in there. But... yeah.
This is 100% recycled from what he had planned for PT/Silent Hill.
Yeah, without a doubt.
100%.
If he does it.
He always said he wanted to do it, and now Microsoft have gone, money, and he's gone, ooh, me liking money, me liking money.
I don't think we actually discussed it last week, but there's no obviously gameplay. It's just those people's faces within that trailer, but they looked amazing.
Yeah,
it's just a screen test, wasn't it? You can see the reflection in their eyes. It's just the cameras like circling them, so they.
I generally looked at it. I was like, were they real or not? I couldn't genuinely.
I think they are real. Them. I think they were real.
They're real. I thought it was
real people, real actors.
Yeah, I know it's real actors, but
I mean, I think that wasn't CGI.
Was it CGI?
It was CGI. It was CGI.
We're real. Yeah. We are real.
Like it took me. I genuinely was watching that, going, "Are these just real? Are these the actual actors, or is it computer generated?"
it was CGI. And you know what they were saying?
Take the red pill, bitch.
You know what they were saying, like the sort of, well, it wasn't a riddle, but it was like the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog kind of thing. That's exactly what they would get to say to get all the face, because it's another one of the things. So
every letter in alphabet, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So they're obvious. It's literally just a test of the
of the tech.
What's it called?
It's intriguing. I mean, if one man would get me over to Xbox, it'd be Kojima.
Oh, he's changed his fucking tune now after last week.
No, but I know people rag on Kojima, but I love him.
Stupid dead game on Xbox could be shit anyway.
Stupid Xbox, stupid shitty Xbox for crap people. But yeah, it would get me. If that comes out and it's like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, I'm like, shit. Straight on Klarna.
You're going to get it regardless.
But I'm just waiting for a cheap X. I don't want an S. I don't want an S.
15% off at the moment.
Are there?
Yeah, pre-Christmas sales.
I'm skint.
You can have mine when the XX or XS or whatever the next one's going to be called comes out. The X Pro.
The Xbox 15. Whatever it's going to be. Whatever it's going to be. Yeah, cool. Next.
Xbox 2K24.
Well, speaking of... There's more from Kojima. His Death Stranding documentary will air exclusively on Disney+. The fierce battling for streaming rights raged on, and looks like Disney Plus has conquered when it comes to acquiring the exclusivity to his anticipated documentary. I mean, he's a little bit up his own arse here, isn't he? A little bit, this guy.
He always has been up his own. Why don't they just give him a film to direct, then he can shut up?
Well. If you look to the next story.
Oh, no.
And speaking of Hideo Kojima, he is partnering with A24 for the live-action Death Stranding movie.
There you go. Synchronicity at its finest. Weird. He's going to need an editor, which he's never had in his life. And I think that's going to piss him off.
I think it's TV show, isn't
this
it?
is a 5-hour film.
It's a film.
It's a film, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, at least you can take all the boring, like, postal shit out of it. Like, wandering around just delivering packages.
It'll still be about 6 hours long and completely incomprehensible.
Yeah.
He's never had an editor, ever. Have you seen his games? It always says edited by Hideo Kojima as well. And we're like, we know. We can tell.
I can't wait for Tom Holland to play Norman Reedus.
Yeah, same.
Chris Pratt to play. Who was that?
That was me. I muted the stream.
You didn't mute our mic.
We heard it though. Fucking blew my ears off.
Yeah, it ruined my joke there anyway. Move on.
Sorry.
Next.
Thank you. I need the official next. Thanks, Stig. Alan Wake's 2 Old Gods of Asgard enter the global top 10 following Game Awards performance. The band's album Rebirth Greatest Hits is 10th in the charts behind Coldplay's Ghost Stories and the very best of the Pogues. Old Gods of Asgard are played by Finnish band Poets of the Fall, who released the Rebirth Greatest Hits album under their Alan Wake 2 alter egos.
It's mad that this has happened, but it's great.
This is exactly what they wanted to happen. They knew exactly, those devs knew exactly what they were doing when they did a dance. They're like, this is going to get everyone
me the
up.
champion of light. It's so
and I'm
good,
all for it.
Do you still have that animation of Ilka on your cooler on your PC?
Yes, I do. He's dancing around in my PC as we speak. Oh, he's so hot.
It's great. If you've not played Alan Wake 2, do it.
Christmas game. What I'm playing over
Yeah,
Christmas.
none of that made any sense to me, but I'm sure it does.
No, yeah, no. I just tune out when they start talking about Alan Wake, so I don't have any spoilers.
It's a very special game that you should play. Next.
Tekken 8 is going all in on story mode to the point where it quietly includes a whole second story for you to get to grips with.
Yes.
Is
Is
that a second story in a second narrative or a second story for Heihachi to kick somebody off of?
Heihachi's dead, mate.
I don't know. It's the only
He's not
character I
coming
can
back.
remember.
He's coming back.
Not coming back, he's dead. Dead as fuck now.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Apparently. Of course,
Hey,
he'll come
did you-
back. Of course
the
he'll come
demo's
back.
out now.
He's died about 4 times now.
Have you downloaded the demo, Stick?
No.
It's out. It's out now, the demo. I played a little bit. Whew. Those graphics. That's got to be the best looking fight game I've ever seen in my life. It's
I will get onto that after this.
It's the weather, mate. It's the weather effects. Like, fucking hell. Like when, do you know, the slow-mo punches, like, and then raindrops are just dripping off the forearms. Oh, it's so fucking good. Get ready. Get ready. If you don't like Tekken, are you even alive?
Oh, I love Tekken. I love that Tekken lore. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. Just,
I can't wait to see your back piece when you've got full Tekken characters on your back, the whole roster.
yeah. Just Kazuya.
Next.
Will it say press start at the bottom? Worst reviewed Call of Duty ever has already outsold Zelda. TOTK, Tears of the Kingdom.
That is mental.
Me-
Why didn't you listen to my review?
COD Bro's gonna COD.
Oh, yeah.
I gave it a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, awful reviews, low Metacritic score, complaints that the campaign was too short. The bestseller is actually Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know if that surprised anybody.
Nah, I need to go back to that. Now I know more about the Potterverse.
It does kind of surprise me a little bit, just because I guess I kind of didn't expect it.
Everyone just knew it was shit. I've got people that have friends that only play Call of Duty and they're skipping it. They're literally skipping it. They're going, nah, I'll stick with Warzone. Warzone. It's all crap. It's all a load of crap. But as soon as he gets it cheap, Biggie's definitely buying it and putting 400 hours into it.
Oh, he's fuming.
I'm sure me and M2M will.
I got that code and he didn't, yeah. Thanks, Lee.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, thanks, Lee.
My son's still playing it, so it's paid off in my house. And my house is more important than your house.
Sorry, Biggie will talk about it on next year's game of the year show.
Yeah, he will. I will go back to Battlefield. Guess what? Battlefield.
It will count.
It won't count.
It won't count.
It will, because the seasons will be continuing into.
Oh, we're not getting into this again.
No.
You brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
You've played more games.
NEXT.
No, it's a quick one on this. We found out that Discord how many games you've played this year. You've played way more than me and Candy.
Yes, but
and yet
I
somehow
didn't play the
have a
games
single game
long
from this
enough
year.
to be able to discuss them on the pod. That was my point. I didn't
Finish
invest
them then.
the time.
Stop playing
There's
Divinity
no
1 when
point
you
talking about it.
don't buy Baldur's Gate 3 and then go play Divinity Original Sin 1.
How's your Steam account looking, dude?
The Steam account is looking very
It's
healthy,
full of
mate.
fucking hentai, is. Absolutely riddled.
It is riddled with hentai that people
He's a
buy me for my
disgusting
birthday.
Next.
Steam sales different.
Right, moving on. Film and TV. The Golden Globe Awards were announced. The 2024 nominations are here, but I'm not going to go through the whole list, but I guess we'll pick out the main categories if anybody wants to discuss anything. Best Film Drama. Anatomy of a Fall, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, The Zone of Interest. Some of these I've not heard of.
Anatomy of a Fall looks great, and it's apparently amazing. You'd like that, Oodles, by the looks of it.
Yeah, I've already been eyeing it up.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that one. Maestro is that dodgy one with Bradley Cooper and putting on a big nose to play a Jewish man.
Yep, brilliant.
That's what was different about it. I saw the trailer of it on TikTok. I'm like, is that Bradley Cooper? He looks wrong.
Is Bradley Cooper Jewish in first place anyway? I think he is.
No, he's not.
Is he not? Oh, he's already got a big nose.
It might be good. I mean, it's got 81%, 89% audience rating. So I'll probably
if it
give it
was
a
that
watch.
bad, they'd review bomb it, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but I just found like the whole thing. But then again, his family said they said it made him look more like their dad. So they were happy enough with it. It's just
fair
funny.
Fair play.
Yeah, nothing too, nothing jumping out me there that's like out of the ordinary.
Yeah. I mean,
are you going to go
from
for
what
Killers of the Flower Moon?
Yeah,
or
I was about to say
Oppenheimer
that's the winner, isn't it?
I mean, it is for me,
Killers.
but just depends.
I was quite happy.
Carry on.
I was quite happy to see in the cinematic and box office achievement that they've put Across the Spider-Verse in there. Because that's the Golden Globe version of Best Film, isn't it?
I thought that was just there. We want to put blockbusters and popular film category in.
Yeah,
maybe.
Right, the Oscars tried to do that year, and then all the Snyder
films,
and all the Snyder Bros ruined the vote.
Don't you dare! You'll summon them. Come on, Biggie.
What about Best Actress and Best Actor?
Yeah,
quite a
I
few
want to
good
hear
names
these.
in there.
Yeah.
For the actresses, Annette Bening for Nyad, Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon, Sandra Huller as Anatomy of a Fall, Greta Lee, Past Lives, Carrie Mulligan, Maestro, and Kaylee Spaney for Priscilla.
Okay.
And then Best Actor, Bradley Cooper, Maestro. He was also director, if people didn't realise. Leonardo DiCaprio, Flowers of the Moon, Coleman Domingo, Rustin, Barry
Flowers
Keoghan as Saltburn, Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer, and Andrew Scott, All of Us Strangers. So
solid.
I'd like to
stand
see
out roles there.
Gladstone win it. I'd like to see her win it.
Yeah. Would she be the first Native American to win?
No idea.
No, she.
No.
Actually, maybe.
I think Cillian Murphy's
maybe female.
Personally.
Has a Native American won an Oscar?
No,
No.
probably.
One did collect Marlon Brando's for him once, and then John Wayne tried to attack her.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, God. What?
No, he did. No, he did. So someone had to hold him down from running up on stage.
Oh my word!
He was so confused.
He thought it was in the Cowboy Times.
No, it was just a horrible
racist.
Yeah.
Wow.
Technically, someone has won, but it was for Best Original Song in 1982. Buffy Sainte-Marie.
There you go.
And she's Peapod First Nation from Canada.
Oh, okay. But it's still cool.
That was for Up Where We Belong from An Officer and a Gentleman.
Oh, I love that song. Love lifts us up where we belong.
But no.
Okay, it's an interesting one for Stick, I think. Best Animated Film: The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Super Mario's Movie, Suzumi, and Wish.
Get Wish and Elemental out of these categories now. Because this is what's going to happen here, and this is what's going to happen in the Oscars. Disney always get theirs in there, despite the fact that even when the review's shit. And people who are watching these films don't watch half of these. The people who are voting on them, sorry, they don't watch half of these. They just vote, and you just know for a fact that people will vote.
Pixar.
That's a Pixar film. That's a Disney film. They don't belong to be in there. They're not that good. I mean, Super Mario Brothers doesn't belong to be in there. It's just did a fucking shit ton at the box office. But as a film, it's only really good if you're a Mario fan, I think.
Yeah.
Everyone I know that's not a Mario fan said this is like narratively shit.
Yeah, it's not really one for the civilians, is it?
But The Boy and the Heron's meant to be amazing. Across the Spider-Verse is amazing, and Suzumi was amazing. So those three, it better be one of them.
They won't let a Marvel property win an Oscar. They're against that, aren't they?
Well, one last one.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's a hard one to call though between The Boy and the Heron, which I've not seen, but I can understand looks incredible for what I've seen, and of course Spider-Man. I mean, they're two very diverse films for what they give, but the quality is outstanding for both.
Jesus,
yeah.
So Wish is nominated for the best animated Oscar. It's got a 48% on Rotten Tomatoes.
These are Golden Globes.
I don't even know what
Golden
Wish
Globes.
is. Golden Globes. I don't even know what Wish is.
It's just Disney's latest animated film. Got absolutely panned and like lost a shitload of money, and it looks.
The last
crap.
one I watched was that jazz one when he went to heaven.
Soul.
That's Pixar. That. No, you've seen Encanto, haven't you?
Oh yeah, Encanto. Yeah, I've seen that.
But yeah, I just kind of get really annoyed why that Disney. I mean, of course they do because they pay. They're in big industry. They pay money for and have a lot of people within the industry. It's just they're not good films. Just being a Disney property, a Disney cartoon shouldn't really put you in that within there.
No, automatically, no. Right, let's move on anyway. Come on. Next.
Okay, dokes. I'm just scrolling through. Just bear with me.
Oh, he's been on them games again, hasn't he?
Godzilla -1 passes huge box office milestone as kaiju movie outgrosses many Hollywood blockbusters.
Yes, tomorrow.
Godzilla -1 is outdoing the
Big is,
competition.
isn't it? Have you seen it? Or did you see it today, Stig?
More on this later.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
The new movie is Toho's 33rd Japanese language installment of the franchise, which kicked off with the iconic classic Godzilla in 1954. It has managed to cross the $30 million milestone in the region.
Excellent.
So it's doing well.
Cool. I mean, more Godzilla love, the better for everyone. Better for society, in my opinion. Love that. Love that.
It's not my kind
lady.
of thing. Not that involved.
Well, Japanese, not Western.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
More on that later.
Next.
Eyes of Wakanda will release on Disney Plus in 2024. It's a new animated series. Basically, throughout Wakandan history, brave warriors have been asked...
He was going to say Wakandan.
Whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole!
Whack-a-mole!
Throughout Whack-a-mole history, brave warriors have been tasked to travel the world retrieving dangerous moles, artifacts. This is their story.
Come on. Come on, next. Nothing to add.
Meant to be a live action one, like series, but they've obviously scaled it back.
They've got let AI robots make an animated one instead. Probably. Next.
We're all excited to find out that Saw 11 Yawn has been announced.
Why? God, do you know what? I saw this and I looked at the comments on Twitter and people were like, "Oh, amazing! It was the best one." And I'm just like, "The fuck is wrong with you people? If you think that's the best one,
Is that the only one they've seen?
Yeah, it must be. It's not a good film. Not a good film. Not a good Saw film. I'm sick of.
Are you sick of this Saw hate?
No, I'm sick of horror films
Respect
trying to redeem the killers. No, he's a bad guy. Like, I don't. And the only way to do these is to do prequels. And it's like, well, we know that there's no tension.
Well, George Lucas proved that you shouldn't do that.
Just shit. Absolute shit. But it probably made a lot of money, so of course they're going to make a new one.
Can't wait for Saw 27. It's going to be awesome. That's what Enflem says. Stig'll be there for day one.
I'll probably end up watching it. I don't even like them, but I do it for everyone else, don't I? I do it for everyone to listen to.
He likes gore porn, don't you? That's what you just love it.
Yeah, well, I'll get more on films that are shit that I shouldn't watch, but I will do.
I think I watch them and genuinely love them.
Yeah, Candy absolutely adores them. Next. Sorry, my nose is getting really blocked.
It's the beer.
The first trailer for Netflix's Beverly Hills Cops sequel set with Axel Foley on a new case.
61 years old.
How I feel about this. Yeah.
You look it though.
He looks good.
No,
he's over retirement age.
Isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Hard times, mate. Hard times these days. People are retiring later in life.
Is it because he lives?
Yeah. Axel Foley's
Is he still working on his first case?
Yeah. The only thing I don't kind of like, it just seems over the top. It seems to have done that, like, we've got bigger budget and it's modern, so we have to do all the set pieces need to be over the top, and that's what Beverly Hills Cop never really was about. That it was always quite grounded with its set pieces. So this just looks like it wants to be Bad Boys.
Futile Exerciser said needs the work after Candy Cane Lane.
He probably owes money after that film, doesn't he? He owes Hollywood money. What was that film that owed Hollywood money? Was it the Center of the Earth one? It actually owed money after it was produced and sent out and distributed. It owed Hollywood money. It was one of those, maybe Center of the Earth, one of the Journey to Center of the Earth, something like that. And no, it was the Will Ferrell one.
Journey to Center of the Earth.
Yeah, and it actually owed Hollywood money after it came out. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, I'll watch this, but I don't think it'll be any good.
You'll watch everything, pal.
Yeah.
You're a glutton for punishment. You do it for us, though, don't you?
Do it for the content.
And the listeners and the viewers.
I let the viewers know what they shouldn't watch, and Candy know what she should.
Yes. Big it. Read the room.
It was that people still talking in the Latest trailer for Alex Garland's Civil War. Kirsten Dunst is a war photographer traversing a no longer United States in the latest film for Annihilation and Ex Machina filmmaker.
Documentary.
It's a prediction what happens if
Probably.
Trump wins. Yeah.
It's definitely a documentary, that.
Yeah, it's weird. I watched the trailer. The concept of it is California and Texas secede and become their own state, which then results in a civil war because those two states want to take over the rest of the US or something. And
so there's more population in them states.
And Nick Offerman's the president, and people get shot, and
if Nick Offerman was the president, you'd respect everything he has to say.
Absolutely. But he's a shaven Nick Offerman. He ain't got the beard. He needs the beard.
Oh no! Get him out! Get out of here.
Not voting for him.
No beard or mustache. Get away.
But I think my overriding thing I took from the trailer was it seems a bit on the nose. Like in the trailer, there is a scene it says, "I'm an American. What kind of American are you?" And it's just like, can't answer again. Yeah, it's just like
which answer?
Yeah, it really seems like. I mean, I like Alex Garland's work.
Red, white, and blue.
I like Alex Garland's work, and he's very good at what he does, and he's a very good writer. But it seems a bit on the nose.
I think he tries to provoke too much. He started to provoke a lot in his films. He thinks he can get away with. He's like the end of Men. Exactly. He's trying to provoke and push boundaries. So I reckon this is going to have one of these overtones that it's like a tough pill to swallow by the end, and he's just going to be like, "Look how bad you all are."
It looks like it's on people on both sides are just as bad kind of film.
Just as bad as each other. Yeah. No one wins apart from Mexico.
I'll come out of this film, I think, and it'll just be like, all right.
Yeah, that's exactly. Cheers.
Okay.
Yeah, take a watch that film that I watched. That what's it called?
Leave the World Behind.
Leave the World Behind. I watched that. That's quite provoking, but it left me wanting. I have to say, it left me wanting. Next.
Well, that's a fantastic segue because Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon gets cut down by critics.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Watch what we're saying here because we do not want to get destroyed by the Snyder
Bros.
fans. Yeah, they will come out.
Reviews of Zack Snyder's Netflix feature, Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire, have landed. And prospective viewers may find their excitement for the film getting eclipsed by the rough appraisals.
It's making me want to watch the film even more. It's making me want to watch this film even more.
The prediction is going to be bang on. It's going to be 98% user score, isn't it?
Well, yeah, user score is going to be over 90.
Well, I'm on Rotten Tomatoes at the minute. So the critic tomato meter with 42 reviews is 24%.
Ooh.
Somehow, despite it not being out for another week, the audience score is 71% with 500 ratings.
We haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, there you go. And as soon as it comes out on Netflix, that'll go up. They'll create fake accounts just to push that up and go, look at this, the critics don't know what they're talking about. It's not critics.
It's the new Star Wars.
They just watch films. Like a lot of them just like films and watch films and report on them. And actually, a lot of the critics on Rotten Tomatoes aren't the likes of like Empire and The Guardian and Mark Kermode to start with. A lot of the opening ones are very much kind of like online things and influencers as well.
Guardian gave it 1 out of 5 stars and deems it an ugly, unforgivably dull and serious mess. The Independent opts for the same star rating.
The Guardian is on there,
a mess of imagery, some of it attempting to shock, congregated largely around the idea of what it might look good in a trailer.
Order. So do you know what? I actually hate the fact that I really like his Dawn of the Dead. I hate that fact.
Would you all like a selection of the top audience reviews for this from Rotten Tomatoes? You know, where they haven't seen it.
I think that'd be a Christmas treat, yeah.
So Arash has given it 5 stars and said, the first part of Rebel Moon is great and it can still be improved. I have faith that Zack will give us more movies like this. He doesn't deserve the bad score that supposed film critics gave him.
He doesn't.
It is. That's all it's going to be. These are supposed film critics. That's their job. They watch
in
the
Zack
film.
We trust.
Do they enjoy it? Yes or no? Here's the reasons I do or don't enjoy it.
Vitam Biko D gave it 5 stars and said, if we are talking of cinema, this is it, pure in its perfection.
Oh, God.
That's it.
Tommy L says, with 5 stars. Wow, this is such an epic movie. Visually a masterpiece. I can't wait for part 2. Star eyes emoji.
Not even out to the audience yet.
Snyder?
It's not even out.
Lovely.
Oh, it's fucking wonderful.
This is like, it's just, how do you even put it? Do you think the fans actually believe what they're saying? Are they just saying it? Are they just joining in now?
I think they're all rotted with their brains with the too much slow motion.
I just think they're jumping onto a bandwagon. Me,
Mason H
Genuinely.
with 5 stars says absolute cinema. Had a great time with it. What the fuck does that even mean?
He's never even seen it.
They're just such bot answers, aren't they? That's the thing. They're just. The thing about it is, though, is the real reason that this is scored really low is because none of us have watched the real Snyder rated R
Version. Yeah.
4-hour-long epic version,
Which me and Stig are going to watch on Christmas Day before we have his dinner.
Before the presents. Don't waste time.
I randomly watched Children of God on Christmas Day once. I bet this is
What a beautiful thing to watch on Christmas Day.
It was like everyone had gone to bed and I was like scrolling through. I was like, I've never seen that before and watched it. It's incredible, but I bet this is still going to be more depressing than that film was.
And Biggie's going to be sat there watching Only Fools and Horses Christmas special reruns. You're watching poignant messages from Zack Snyder.
I'll watch it. I can't
Which
wait-
one of
I
us
can't
is
wait to
wrong?
watch it.
Which one of us is wrong indeed? Next.
Well, it's the moment you've been waiting for, the Swift report. A resolution has recognised 2023 as the Taylor Swift era in her home state of Pennsylvania. The resolution, which passed in the star's home state, recognises Swift's cultural and economic power as well as her accomplishments throughout 2023.
Is Taylor Swift going to run for office?
I wouldn't put
That's
it
a
past
serious
her
question.
later in
It's
her
not a
life.
rhetorical
I think
question.
later in her life, she has the potential to.
And she will win, won't she?
Because she has a cult.
Yeah. Stig don't like that. Choose that word when it comes to Swift.
No, it is a
Family. He calls it family.
It's a full-on cult. Full-on cult. Like Gadget said, they would kill for. Gadget sent me a video of like some real like proper angry men talking about her on a podcast earlier this week. It was really funny.
Yeah. That was good.
It's incredible how bitter they are. That, like a female star would do so well, and they're just like, look at the way she dresses, and then it shows like pictures like she dresses pretty modestly, like for most of the time. She does this, she does that. It's like she doesn't do any of this.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I've not seen that much of it. I'd never say she's like tarty or like that.
Yeah, they're just
She's not there with boobies out and stuff all the time, is she?
It's because she came out, because
Like
she's like
Candy.
a middle American Christian, but came out against the right. So they're just like, oh, okay, right, we hate her now.
Oh, right, I get it. Oh.
And
So she will run for office and win.
And she's also a powerful millennial. They don't like powerful millennials.
And a woman, so yeah.
She's a
Put it-
what?
Put it all in a cauldron, and they hate it.
Yeah, I actually hope she does run for office and wins now, just for the chaos.
It will be chaos.
And if there is an American Civil War, it's the Swifties versus the Normies.
I think if she,
win.
if
There's
she,
more of them.
if she ran for
They'll win.
office and won the presidency, her inauguration would have the biggest turnout ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
People would fly from all over the world to go to that.
We'd have to buy tickets for the inauguration.
And a bit of the
It wouldn't be a
cinema.
public event.
Yeah. it'd be-
But who will open for her?
Tigger said, I can't wait for the Swift Snyder ticket. Vice President Zack Snyder.
Just walks in slow
Hey,
motion everywhere.
imagine.
Come on, Zach, hurry up.
Imagine if the Swifties joined with the Snyder Bros. That'd be the ultimate army. It'd be,
The
it
Snyder
could take
Bros-
over the solar
Snyder
system.
Bros are very much the type of men we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be
so
the
they'll never
opposition.
join them. They'll never.
It'd be the
That's
opposite.
the war.
That's
That's the war.
That's the Civil War.
That's
the
what
Snyder Bros versus the Swifties.
That's what Alex Garland's writing
Yes.
about. That's what kind of
Yeah.
American you
That's
are. Are you a Swiftie or a Snyder?
I love
Shoot
it.
someone in the head.
get that-
Shake it off, motherfucker.
Let's get that patented. Let's get that patented. We're writing that graphic novel. We're doing it.
And the next time we have to write our own script for a film, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's so
Civil War
good.
2.
That's so good. I think that would destroy the world, literally, economically, financially, and everything. We'd never recover. Awesome. Next. And that funny thing is, that's not the Weird World Web either, is it?
No, we just made it weird.
Twitch updates its policy on sexual content. The updated policy means certain previously prohibited content is now allowed, provided the correct CCL is used. This includes content that deliberately highlighted breasts, buttocks, or pelvic region, even when fully clothed. Fictionalized nudity, so artists aren't penalized through sexual acts or masturbation, remain prohibited. Body writing, a tactic many streamers use to gain subscribers, and erotic dances involving disrobing or disrobing gestures. Popular dances such as twerking, grinding, and pole dancing are now allowed without a content label. You've been waiting for this. Are you ready? Sadly, Twitch is rolling back some of the changes to its sexual content policy it announced. The update allowed for certain previously prohibited content in a bid to appease artists on the platform. However, in the wake of the change, the art channel was flooded with explicit art. In a response, Twitch is reverting this particular change.
It wasn't just the art channel was flooded with porn. It was furry porn. The furry artists went fucking mental and just started publishing everything. The change was reverted within 24 hours.
That's the wolf porn and stuff, isn't it?
Yes.
The Pokemon porn.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I do love it, though. I do love the chaos.
And I suspect that
what did they expect was going to happen?
Well, I suspect that the change was reverted so quickly because they had a nice little conference call with Mr. Visa and Mr. MasterCard, who would have said, no, if you want to keep receiving payments, no.
100%. I love that.
It's fucking wild.
Fight with your paws, guys. Fight with your paws.
I don't think it's in the news this week, but something else happened on Twitch this week that I need to bring up, which is just hilarious. Valve permanently banned a Dota 2 streamer, Mason, for high levels of toxicity. What they did was they gave him a Christmas gift, and inside of it was a lump of coal, and he's banned. And he opened it live on his stream.
It's a wonderful video if you go find it. It's incredible.
Genius.
Because
you think, well, he's like, oh my god, guys, they've given me a gift. I'm going to open it live right now.
Pretty much, yeah. It was like an in-game gift, like a free loot box kind of thing. But it was like well like a
done,
special.
Twitch. Bravo.
It was marked like a special just for you gift. And it comes out,
That's so good.
And the icon is it's called a toxic lump of coal.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, that is genius. Thing is, right, now, saying that, he won't be able to make any money off that clip either now, will he, if he's banned?
No, because someone else clipped it to show off.
Yes! Yes!
He's not banned from Twitch, he's banned from Dota 2.
Yes, I understand.
He can stream other things, but yeah. But he used to be a pro player of Dota 2 as well. Like, he used to be like in the arenas playing the games.
The Schadenfreude is just...
Yeah, former pro player, lifetime ban.
Oh my... Oh, that's so good. Feed me more.
I'll find you the video later. You'll fucking love it. The look on his face is incredible.
Wait. I'll edge to that later. Can't wait. Any more, Biggie?
Almost there. Just a bit of sad news, I'm afraid, to announce. We try not to announce this too much, but Andre Brower, Brooklyn Nine-Nine's captain Raymond Holt, died this week, sadly, at the age of 61.
Very sad.
Big loss.
Very sad.
Big loss.
He's so good in that show.
Very funny guy.
I'm new to that show. I started watching it this year, and he's fantastic in it.
The timing and delivery from him is just, it's so dry and perfect, though. Sat and watched, and coming back up from office Christmas do on the train the other night, and I was like, 20-minute train journey. Oh, there's this video someone's put up, 20 minutes for his best moments. Just sat like giggling away on the train. Like, he was so good. And it's just a sad loss.
I think as well because
he was brilliant.
Because he wasn't a comedic actor until he started Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He was in a show called Homicide, and it was a really fucking dark show. But
be careful how you said that.
Yeah, I know. So I self-corrected. And he was really fucking brilliant in it. But it was quite dark and quite horrible, gritty show.
Yeah.
And it makes him the perfect straight man for like the SNL cast, who are the.
Has he done like a Leslie Nielsen type thing? where he was a straight man in comedy.
But basically, like, I mean, Holt gets some fantastic jokes, but the delivery is the straight man. And like a lot of the funny moments,
I always like that in stuff.
A lot of the funny moments with Holt, especially, are his put downs to characters when they're being ridiculous to him.
Yeah.
I've
only got a few more seasons left of that, but I've really enjoyed what I've watched so far.
His constant battle with Wunsch.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
Oh, I fucking love that one. But also the fact that he played a gay character who had quite a level of seniority. It's quite a rare thing. And he's a gay black character as well. And
stoic and not overly effeminate, anything like that. Just a man.
And I saw an interview with him, and as I think it was released for like season 8 when the show finished. And he was saying like you would get so many nice messages from the LGBT community because he Andre Braugher wasn't gay, but he played it that well, and he had that excellent level of representation.
They embraced him.
They embraced him because, like you say, he wasn't playing a stereotypically gay character. He was playing a strong, powerful character who happened to be gay.
That's brilliant. Yeah, it's a sad loss. It's a sad loss for everyone. But his work will live on, won't it?
Nimrod Hicks is
that's the best thing about it.
Nimrod Hicks has put in the chat "Velvet Thunder."
Yeah.
In fact, actually, my favourite moments of his are when he does do the stereotypically gay thing. Like, I think there's one where he's having an argument with Terry Crews, and he's like, "Are you really playing the gay card here?" He goes, "Yas, Queen." It just really dry tone.
Brilliant, but we don't always bring these deaths up, but needed. Well, it was needed, that one.
Yeah, it's only when it's someone that we
we
enjoyed and respected. Yeah.
Cool. Next.
I'm sure he would have appreciated the next story. The Weird World Web. Woman shoots herself in the bum after entering MRI machine with a gun.
Florida, please tell me it's
If you've
Florida.
if you've ever had an MRI scan, you're probably worried that your nightmares could come true. Well, apparently this one did. This woman had a bit of a shock to the tune of a loud blast. The 57-year-old woman from Wisconsin in the US took a loaded firearm into the machine in June, which was then attracted to the magnet when it was switched on. She was then shot in the bum as a result. Records from the Food and Drug Administration show. What else does it say here? Yeah, that was
live. He's fucked it live.
In the process of entering the bore, the handgun was attracted to the magnet and fired a single round. Patient received a gunshot wound to the right buttock area. Fucking hell. America sorted
Why would you go into that with it?
Yeah, right, because normally you're wearing the nice
They have the right to go into the MRI with a gun.
Well, like, I mean, I had an MRI about 8 years ago, and like, I wasn't allowed to wear my glasses into the room because they have metal pins in.
But you'd have been able to be strapped. If you wanted to take your Glock in, you'd have been allowed.
Mugs Boy says, brings a new meaning to going to the doctor to get a shot.
Hey! Yay! Thing is, though, that country's fucked. That's my final thoughts.
Yeah, pretty much it, innit?
So, thank you, Biggie, for that live.
Well, there's one last one.
Oh,
woo! Special bonus, Weird World Web.
The festive spirit.
Oh my days.
Doritos to release nacho cheese flavored alcoholic drink that tastes like crisps.
No thanks.
Tigger'd love that. He loves crisps.
It promises the drink will smell
League.
and taste just like the real thing, thanks to a partnership with drinks company Empirical.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Stop mixing stuff like that into an alcoholic form. It's disgusting.
It says here, the alcoholic spirit is available to pre-order is best used in a margarita or a Bloody Mary.
No, it's not.
Bloody Mary, I can see Bloody Mary.
Oh,
not a margarita.
Don't drink cheese drinks.
The limited release 42% alcohol will be made using real crisps and extracting their essence through vacuum distillation, like gin.
I know. I understand that beer's made with grains and stuff like that, and Doritos is made with corn grains. I know it's all grains, but stop it. Just stop it. I understand this. No cheese, and I don't want cheese in my drink.
Will try it for science? If people want to buy it for me, I will try it live.
On the bed, on the gamer bed.
On the gamer bed.
FX Boy Forever.
Lads.
FX Boy Forever in the chat says right up there with spinach liqueur.
Is that a thing?
Yes,
is that a thing? If that's a thing, wow. Wow.
trying to make liqueurs and drinks out of anything. Just no.
Yeah.
Tig said we already had a perfectly fine potato-based drink.
Vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I understand it. I understand that science has gone too far again, but just don't vote with your wallets, guys.
Just the Ian Malcolm meme, innit? That's all you need to say. Like,
yeah, they went too far.
yeah.
Monk's Boy says cheese rum to go with the rum ham.
Well, rum ham's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, rum ham works. That's fine. Ham glazed in rum. I'm up for that.
Meat and alcohol does go well,
New
though.
Jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what?
Putting off
Funny?
for
Like,
now
I
seeing
think
Jew
of, like,
condoms
pretty
at the end of the
dirty
night.
martini.
Oh God, Biggie.
No candy.
Yeah.
No.
Stick an olive in there. Bit of ice.
But you next
Bit of blue
next meet up
cheese.
then you buy some, bring it to the next
Yeah.
meet-up. I'll let you. I will drink it if you buy it and make it.
When
I'm
we
gonna
do the
make this-
cocktail challenge again,
I'm going to make this work. You'll all
and
be laughing on the
you're
other side
having
of your
gin and
face.
cheese.
And I'll get some of the spinach liqueur as well.
Excellent. So before we move on to the main topic, let's home in onto the chat. Come on, let's get the
Yeah,
chat
Deluxe, I need a
update.
wee.
Well,
Stig needs a wee.
there's ructions in the chat because FX Boy Forever's asking Monk's Boy, shouldn't you be presenting a radio show somewhere?
It should be, but he's here.
Tig says.
Is that what he does?
Tig says regarding Andre
Did
Brouwer.
you just say is that what he does?
Yes.
We've been on his show.
I know.
Yeah, Tig says regarding Andre Brouwer, he makes the show, everyone bounces off him. He's drier than Gandhi's flip flop. He really
He
is.
is.
Nimrod
I
Hicks
thought he
says,
said Candy's flip flop.
Drier than Candy's flip flop. Nothing's that dry, mate. It's like a racket your flip flop.
It is bad.
Nimrod Hicks says Taylor for life.
Yeah. Well, that's what Stig has on his arm, on his tattoo. What else? What else we got?
Zenos says with regards to the Snyder's film, some people have literally reviewed the trailer on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's not what you should be doing. That's not what you should be doing. Fucking idiot. Day one. I'll be watching that. Day one.
Laurie Luna says Wish is one of Disney's weakest offerings to date.
Stig told us that though, didn't he, on the podcast?
Yeah.
So it's a bit tripey.
Enflem says, I even bought Biggie Baldur's Gate 3 and he's barely played it. Useless.
It's because I'm playing COD with you, you knob.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you knob.
He also says, we have life to burn on Modern Warfare when it's cheaper, and I love it when Biggie loses his shit. Golightly says he's getting
I bet he's so
sassy.
racist. He's so racist when he's losing.
Laurie Luna said, what a time to come in. That's when she came in there.
Oh, sorry.
Enflem's just started Alan Wake today, so he seems to be happy about it.
Show
That's
me
one
the
point. That's
champion of life.
Although I think he got a bit excited when typing because he said started Alana Wake today. I think that's the porn parody.
I still watch that too. Be well up for that.
Alana Agape, too. My favourite one. No, Adam, I'm not really small. That is a 5-pint can or whatever it is of facts.
I mean, I'm drinking like 600ml bottles here, and that's ridiculous. How much is in that can?
I'm allowed to drink. You said I'm allowed to drink at Christmas. How much is in it? I can't read. I'm fucked. I've got my sunglasses on.
10% as well.
1,000 millilitres.
It's a litre. You've got a litre of ale. That's
just the first.
That's 2
I've
pints.
got more.
Yeah, you got
I've got
4
more
of those
down
things.
here.
FX Boy says, I'd like a 5-pint can of rum, please.
Cheese rum. Dorito rum.
No, none of that. Stig, did you enjoy your wee?
I did. Thank you.
Did you wash your hands? Show me your hands.
Of course, I wash my hands.
He's not showing me his hands. Chat, do you think Stig washed his hands? Yes or no?
Actually,
You've
you
got
can
10
see
minutes.
it. Wet there.
10 minutes to vote.
Dried it properly.
Okay. I don't know if that's proof or not.
Spitting on them doesn't work, Stig.
Not when I'm drinking my litre of beer. Don't make me laugh.
Also debatable.
Only in the bedroom.
Pee is sterile. True.
You
Pissed on his hands. Stig washed his hands with cabbage liqueur. I know people will be interested in this this little bit of content.
Shall we
Stick
next?
bashing? I'm enjoying it.
I did have a piece of something in my teeth. No,
piss. He's putting piss in his mouth.
I'm hoping that hasn't shown up for everyone.
Go close to the camera. Let's have a look.
No, it's gone now.
Nah, beautiful teeth.
I do have
right
good
then.
teeth.
You do, mate. You do. I've always said that. When we were snogging last time, I said, "Oh, you've got lovely teeth."
Yeah, they never catch you balls.
According to Pip, Candy washes her hands with vampire blood.
I don't wash my hands.
She didn't wash her hands. We've already discussed this.
We've had this discussion. She don't wash her hands.
But actually, Pip is right because I've got vampire blood soap and it smells delightful. I just never use it. I'm in my own house. Why should I?
Because it's disgusting.
Because other people come into your house and might.
Listen,
I can help it. They don't.
Candy, do you know how you're talking really funny now because you've got a bit of flu? It's because you're not washing your hands properly.
Candy, I'm going to do this whenever it's a warning sign for you. What you're saying.
Cut her off.
Speaking of cutting off, let's get on to the main topic. And the chat, you can join in on this as well. We're talking about the best of the rest of the year. So things that doesn't include, it can, but it shouldn't include games and TV and film. It's just other things. It can. I've said it can. It's just things we haven't chatted about. It's just a free for all. Everyone join in. What have we missed this year that you want to shout out and get out there into the universe? Anyone want to start?
Yeah, I'll start.
Pissy Hands wants to start.
I'll start with what I went to go see today because I couldn't talk about this the other week because obviously it hadn't been out and now it's out and I've been to see it. And it's Godzilla -1.
Yeah.
Step up, chunky boy Godzilla because he's busted into my top 10 of the year.
Ooh.
Fuck, is it that good?
It is. Hang on, what I'm reviewing something here.
Who's
I'm not
there?
mentioning you. You be quiet, Amelia.
Oh. Oh, there's a face. There's a face down there.
He's up a little Godzuki.
A little elf.
If you can't see it on the
anyway,
stream.
It's fantastic. It puts every single Hollywood version of the last decade to shame. It's full of heart,
Brilliant
tension in the set pieces, glorious wreckage. Hollywood just did everything wrong when it came to Godzilla. The only thing that people complain about with them films is the lack of Godzilla, but also that the human characters you just do not give a crap about. You can't remember any of them.
About.
You don't care about.
Get crushed.
Not in this. You care about all the characters throughout the whole thing. It's just it goes into a bit of melodramatic in times, but I kind of like that with my Japanese films. They're kind of really good at doing that and but making it work. And crucially as well, the film, like I said, remembers that it's about the people, and this is set right post World War II. So it's
the prequel to Shin Godzilla, isn't it?
No, it's not linked with them.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Made by the same team, though, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
I did look this up, see if it was something I needed
Hang on,
to...
my sources are incorrect. Sorry.
Well, I needed to watch Shin Godzilla first. But yeah, it kind of taps into that collective psyche that the Japanese had around that time. So it's just really, really good. Music's fantastic. When the Godzilla music like kicks in, it's just like bum 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 bum.
Yeah, that's his traditional music.
Stomping around, and it's brilliant. CGI is creaky in places, but it's a film that was made at around $12 million, so you'd expect that. But for a film that was made with $12 million, it still looks amazing. It looks better than some of the big budget films. Ironically, we had a trailer for Godzilla X Kong before this, and that film just looked absolute trash.
You mean Godzilla versus all the Kongs?
Yeah, it's like Godzilla running around, and yet in this, Godzilla can hardly move because he's so like it's got that big. It's got that the big chunky legs and then little arms at the front, and then tiny little head. Like it looks great. Me and Amelia went to see it. She did really well. She's 10, Amelia, and she wanted to go and see.
We have her review, please.
She sat.
Can we have a five-word review?
I will do in a minute. She sat and watched the whole film, Japanese subtitle film, in the cinema and loved it.
Wow.
Fair play.
Yeah.
She's cultured, that kid.
Yeah. She's got me as a dad, hasn't she?
And she could do some sick tricks. Look at those.
She can 360 no scope.
Yeah, but yeah, this film is just amazing. Like, it's so good. If you're a Godzilla fan, then
Which
you'll
we
love
are.
it. Yeah, you'll love it. Like
This is a pro Godzilla podcast.
the Western Hollywood versions are just crap. Like,
That Bryan Cranston one were really shocking.
Yeah,
the
Tig said-
Universal, the monster verse is terrible.
Tig said that in the chat. That Cranston one was absolute bombs.
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
it's
it got
not.
worse.
It's just shite.
In the last one, I had is it Brian
Trailer
Tyree Henry?
did
That,
not
it
deliver
was like
the
that.
film.
It was that podcast conspiracy theorist, and he was running around with Millie Bobby
And
Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Somehow they travelled from America to wherever it was,
Tokyo.
China, to Hong Kong. No, it was Hong Kong.
Oh,
Sorry.
Hong Kong, sorry. Yeah.
In 5
They
minutes.
managed. In fact, yeah. In this, I think taking out the fact that it's set modern / in the future works for its advantage, because you have the spaceships flying around in that, and just the big set piece at the end where they're trying to take out Godzilla. It's racked full of tension. It's so.
I mean,
good.
it's so obvious, but the Japanese invented Godzilla, and they are the best at Godzilla. It's a no-brainer. You know what I mean?
But Hollywood can write people. We've seen plenty of Hollywood films where they can write good, heartwarming stories. And
Lest we forget Matthew Broderick running around Madison Square Garden
Yeah,
from Baby Godzilla.
not when it comes to big monster films. When it comes to monster films, they're just terrible.
Shite. Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, Amelia,
We want your review.
stop messing around.
Don't
with us.
put our headphones on because Biggie's online.
Right, they want to know what your review is quickly.
Of Godzilla.
Quick review of Godzilla. Go.
I mean,
Just tell them. Just say what you thought of it. No, she's gone embarrassed now.
Oh, for
She wanted to
nothing.
get involved, and then she got all embarrassed.
I think she was
Tell
more
her there's
interested in moving her
1,000 people
exercise bike.
watching.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
trying
she
to.
is.
Right, you go back to watching yours.
10 out of 10.
She gave it a 10 out of 10. She says.
Bravo.
Excellent. I can't wait to watch that. I really can't. So you reckon cinema then, Stig, for that one, definitely?
Oh, big time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, all our reviews were that quick.
Right then, Biggie. What's your best things of the year?
Oh, going straight to me, are you?
Well, you've just been
I had
sassy,
my-
and I'm not having it. Not at Christmas,
Had my-
not on Jesus' birthday.
I was there, mate. First breakaway
You were.
in over 5 years for me. So I went and visited family in Penang, Malaysia. Spent a bit of time.
Are
in
you
Singapore
reviewing
too.
Asia?
No, wait.
It's
Spent a
great
few
compliment.
days at a lovely resort, Shangri-La in Rasa Sayang, which was lovely.
Reviewing his
Visited the gardens
holiday.
of the by the bay and the bird paradise, which was fantastic. But I did bump into fellow podcaster John Cheetham whilst I was
Are you
out
reviewing John?
in Singapore. Yes, he's a lovely, lovely bloke.
10 out of 10. Would John
Yeah,
again?
he took us around the area where he lives. Went to a nice mall there, had some food, showed us, there's a beach resort near him, and a chat with him. Yeah, it was just really nice to.
Justin, why
randomly
don't
bump
tell me
into
this anymore?
What the listeners are gagging to know, what they're dying to know, is he as handsome in real life as he does look like on his pictures?
God, it was like looking at a younger me.
He's so handsome. He's so handsome, that kid.
He is.
No,
So
that-
bloody
And he's
handsome.
so cool, and he speaks so eloquently as well. He's lovely.
Gullo
Really,
said,
really
"Oh God,
top
you slept
bloke.
with him, didn't you?"
He did, Adam. He did. He slept with him.
He doesn't.
He did
tell.
say that he reminded himself of the younger Biggie, and if there was anyone on here that would sleep with their younger self,
It's Biggie.
I've had a lot of practice with myself.
Come on, it's Christmas.
You'll make the baby Jesus cry.
But yeah,
Jesus was a man.
I mentioned All the Right Movies, which is a really cool podcast that I've listened to this year about films with big opinions and stuff about how they're made. But I actually went and listened to the Bad Friends podcast. You'll think you'll probably know of them. Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino.
Anything they say on this, please
I will.
do not
I-
repeat.
We're not
I listened
repeat.
to this, started listening to it this year, and yeah, you cannot repeat that shit on this podcast.
Please,
No.
please don't.
It is in its own world, that podcast, and I love them for it because they don't give a shit for the right reasons. And if you're going to listen to it, you're going to be probably offended by at least one thing they say, if not more.
Every episode.
But it's done with honesty. There's some quite touching moments amongst the comedy, and Edge is very open about what they talk about. And yes, there's a lot of racial stuff in there, but it's generally laughing at themselves and how people view other races, and it's generally in good heart, I believe. So yeah, if you want to listen to something different, very funny, but yes, you could be offended. So
all me and Stig do is send each other video clips of that show.
Yeah. Biggie, can I ask a question?
Go for it.
Are you almost a ninja?
Don't.
I want to say the next bit.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I want to go to Chinatown, but I can't finish it.
We're not doing it. We're not getting kicked off of Twitch.
Me and Candy just sat here with no fucking clue what's going on.
It's pure racism.
It sounds right for Biggie then.
Oh yeah. That podcast.
That's them laughing at someone else. To be fair, it's not them.
No.
They're not saying it.
Yeah, I Want to Be Ninja clip is just. Yeah. The clip in itself is just will blow your mind at this woman doing this, but the clip
it's
of
America them incarnate.
Yeah, the clip of them watching it, especially Bobby Lee as a Korean man watching this woman do this. It's like, fuck me.
By the way, she's doing a She's doing a stereotypical Asian accent, and she's a very, very waspy woman.
I've seen that clip, yeah.
In front of another Asian woman. There is an Asian woman.
She keeps looking at the Asian woman.
It does not look comfortable at all.
So bad.
Yeah, I basically got into them. I got into them because of just TikTok clips. I was like, I'm just going to listen to the podcast. It makes me laugh so much. The one, not last week, this week, the one before, I did message you. I was like,
it's so good. I was howling. Yeah,
it could be. They can say a few things that might rub some people the wrong way. You got thick skin.
Yeah, definitely. Candy, you got anything?
I've got a late entry actually, and it's something we've talked about on the pod. I'm going to mention it. Yeah, I've listened to ourselves. No, I started watching The Bear.
Yeah.
The day before yesterday, and nearly finished it. Yes,
so watchable, isn't it?
Last night I watched the Christmas episode where you've got everyone from every show you could possibly imagine. It is such an incredible show. I don't know why I slept on it. It's so. I tell you what put me off actually is like I know that it's set in a kitchen. I know there's a lot of noise. I'm kind of a little bit sensitive to lots of noise going on at the same time. So I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. I gave it a chance. My God, I'm so glad I did. Just the monologues that some of the characters take. Like there was a monologue that Kami, the main character, had for about sort of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's just his face to the camera. Oh, it's just, and you can see every emotion. And the way they film it as well, it's all such like close-up shots and everything. You can see every little twitch, every little pore of their face.
It's very claustrophobic at times, isn't it? Like how close the camera gets to people.
Very gritty feeling. I think it really captures probably what being in a kitchen feels like.
It seems like hell.
Yeah, absolute hell. But
I have worked in that industry. It's not pleasant, and I need to watch this show.
I think catering seems to me like the hardest industry on the planet.
I've worked in kitchens and it's unpleasant.
Yeah. There's a high...
It's that and working in a hospital. They're on par.
Right.
They're higher than being a soldier. Do you know what I mean?
I've worked in a kitchen in a hospital.
Oof.
The ultimate flex.
You're a veteran of stress.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
But we've spoken about it before loads, so I won't delve too much into it. I've got another thing. We'll loop back, but I've discovered this year my embarrassing love for chick lit. I have fallen down an absolute chick literature hole. KL Slate, chick lit, like
books for women.
Books for women. Books for women my age.
Books. You can't say his accent. It's not fair.
I can't help it.
Are they sexy books?
These ones aren't particularly sexy books, but there's a little.
What are you calling it? Chick lit.
Chick lit.
As in literature.
Chick literature.
Chick lit.
Right. I thought you
were
saying chick lick. Like, what's chick lick?
They're like Hallmark movies in book form.
Oh yeah. Like modern Mills and Boon.
You know, if all of us were going on holiday, we were going abroad, we were getting on the plane. And I was like, I'm just going to nip to WH Smith's. I want something to read on the plane.
Before I get on plane.
I'm a 38-year-old woman. I need to go get my white wine.
Yeah, how old?
And then I go to Smith's and I pick up a book by K.L. Slater. So this year
Wasn't
alone,
it in Saved by the Bell?
No. This year alone, and this obsession started around April, I think, when I reviewed it on the pod. I reviewed How to Kill Your Family, by Bella Mackie. This is what kicked it off. So from there, by K.L. Slater, I have read Missing, The Bedroom Window, The Narrator, The Girlfriend. Ooh. By Alice Slater, I've read Death of a Bookseller. By Lisa Jewell, I've read Then She Was Gone, and None of This Is True. They are all
shite, mate.
They are. No, it's unfair to say they're shite because they have their audience,
are they and they are obviously very.
Yes, it scratches that itch.
Can I have a candid moment with you here, Candy? Just forget that we're live. Do these get you off?
They're not that kind of book.
Oh,
I haven't done 50 Shades. No, they're not
mucky books.
No,
they're just designed for women.
Like romance novels.
Please don't mention that because my Facebook algorithm is going to come for me with the werewolf porn again. That happened last year. I don't want that coming back, and it's been showing itself recently. The werewolf porn. So no, let's not even mention it.
Okay. Werewolf porn.
No.
Pip has just asked in the chat, "Is this the werewolf romance novels?"
Keep saying it, guys. Werewolf romance novels.
Should I actually download one of those and review it one day? Maybe next Halloween. I'll do that.
It's going to be like a hair in my teeth or something
show
like
me
that.
werewolf romance novels. There you go. That might set a few people off.
Oh dear. But yeah, if you like chick lit, I'm all for it, mate. Do you recommend any that I could get involved in?
So you would probably enjoy The Narrator by K.L. Slater.
Probably.
Because that's somebody that narrates audiobooks and podcasts. She has a podcast. It's about podcasts.
Oh.
So I expect
I'm a podcast.
You will relate. I expect during our Modern Escapism book club a little review of that.
Stop it, Stig! Stop it. Are you eating, Stig?
No, I've chewed my nail and made it bleed.
Oh, on live television.
Yeah, while people are watching, that's a tragedy of just doing it without realising.
Are you so nervous you're biting your nails?
I just bite my nails all the time and they just...
After he's not even washed them, guys. Chat, am I right? Yes, I'm right.
No, not mucky like some people.
I'll move on to something I really enjoyed this year. A few things. Obviously, I'm going to say TikTok again because me, Gadget, and Stig have really bonded over TikTok this year. It's been a great year. Now, I have mastered my own algorithm to the point where I've infected Gadget and Stig's. I believe.
Yeah, you fucking sent me some weird shite with some lad reviewing food. Like looks like he's about to have some kind of connection.
The one that stares and just smiles.
Yeah, and then
I'm going to drink this.
Yeah, that
tastes like this.
And then I've started getting the American equivalent, which is some lad who looks about the same, but he sits in his car and he'll eat a fucking tikka masala.
Oh yeah, that guy
is brilliant.
Car. Yeah, he's brilliant.
This
is the first time I'm eating a chicken tikka masala, and he'll just sit there and go,
Can't deal with people eating on that. Somehow I managed to... TikTok does that. You will watch someone else's video about someone else, and then you'll start seeing that original content come up. I'm like, no, I'm not interested. I was watching him talk about it, but I'm not interested in the actual person he was talking about.
Yeah, I just want to flag up my favourite video of the year by that F King art guy. Some people may know him. He sat and ate a full packet of Lotus Biscoff biscuits for 7 minutes, and it was the greatest video I've ever watched. He was literally just watching telly, eating biscuits, and it's his most liked video on his channel. Please, everyone, go and watch Dean's video. That F King guy, that F King art guy. It's sensational. It's just he literally says, "This is a bald man eating a packet of biscuits."
Bald man with beard and glasses eating biscuits. Yeah. And then he eats biscuits.
He just eats biscuits. And he's genius.
Does what's on the tin.
One of the... Please, I'll go to... Just get his views up, because that man deserves it. And that's what I was going to say. He did the Death Is Not the End podcast this year, which is one of my favourite things I've ever done. I think a few of us have been on it, haven't we?
Yeah.
I think he's closed it down now. I think it was like a one-off thing, but We all bared our souls on that one, and it was nice to get stuff off my chest. Also, I did enjoy not dying this year because I nearly did. That was fun.
Yeah.
And it sounds weird, but having you guys helping me in sobriety, I know it sounds ridiculous now. I'm drinking an absolute barrel of facts, but you guys really helped me, and you got me off the gear, and it's really, it's funny enough to just be like, yeah, it's funny, isn't it, that he did this, he did that, but genuinely, he saved me, and I don't like to be this somber at Christmas, and I don't want to make Candy cry, but you did.
Oh.
And you always support me, and everyone in the chat, everyone in his Discord helped me push through that stupid time.
You're very well, mate. By the way, might I point out?
What is it?
It's the glasses.
11 months. 11 months.
Yeah, shame. I was trying to finish you off to take your spot.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say we are brilliant. So you are right to thank us. We're extremely supportive friends.
I mean, it's everyone, even the listeners and the Discord users, everyone's just... Sometimes you just need to write a paragraph about how fucked up life is. And it really does help. For people to just go, we're here if you need me. DM us. I'll do this, do that. And it's just... I think people forget that the internet can be nice. You don't have to be on your own. I know we're not in lockdown and stuff anymore, but a lot of people are still very isolated in life. If you work from office, like Gadget, he goes to the gym, supermarket, back home. Sometimes it's nice to have this output, isn't it?
No, my life is very rich. That is a full day's worth of activity there. Gym, shop, home. My life is rich and full.
It's beautiful. I'm so jealous.
It's beautiful. It's perfect. Everything I want. I go to the gym. I don't talk to anybody. I go to Asda. I don't talk to anybody. I come home. I talk to Pip. Great. It's wonderful.
Honestly, that sounds perfect.
It's incredible.
It does.
People seem to want to talk to me. It's well annoying.
Put earphones in. If you put big cans on as well, no one talks to you.
I've got big cans. I mean, what? Anyway.
Hey, also, finally, I just want to say I've really enjoyed, and this is a patrons bit as well. I've really enjoyed my journey into the, I know it's problematic, but into the Harry Potter universe with my mates Stig and Candy. You've ushered me into this universe. It's nearly over. It's not quite over yet, but it's been one of my favourite patron things we've done.
Coincidentally, that's one of my favourite things this year as well.
I'm well proud of it. I think we've done a really good job with it.
Because the thing is, it kind of feels like experiencing Harry Potter for the first time through somebody else. Because I don't really know that many people that haven't seen it. Minus the politics. Never mind that. But yeah, it's really nice to experience it with somebody else that hasn't before. Especially someone our age as well, more or less.
Yeah. A few times says so long hedgehog. I forgot about that.
Oh, not hedgehog.
Deadjog. Deadwig.
Deadwig. Yeah, it's been really good fun, and it's a shame actually that it is behind the Patreon, but if you want to listen to it, it's there.
I think it's some of our best work. It's just, I think it's nice to celebrate something that people love, isn't it? One day we might post a few out for free for a treat, just to get you. We're like drug dealers, aren't we? Get your taste.
Yeah.
Get a little taste. Put that up your beak.
Give him one. That's enough. It's fine. Maybe the last.
I really like it. Yeah. But yeah, they're mine. I've got other things that I'll probably be talking about in our Patreon bit. It's really good that we've got a paywall. I fucking love it. Capitalism. Gadget, what have you liked?
So a few ones from me. I think like in a media one, like the Return of Futurama. Like I talked about the first episode.
Been good, hasn't it?
That entire season that they put out, 10 episodes, I thought it was fucking brilliant. It's like some of the best Futurama it's ever been. Don't think there was a duff episode in it.
Shut up, baby, I know it.
Yeah, it was really, really good, and I really enjoyed it, and it was really funny, and just as nerdy as it ever was, and the episode where the parody Dune is fucking incredible.
So good.
Yeah, so that was a real high point for me. I really enjoyed that. But I think kind of the two of the main things that I really enjoyed this year were experiences that I had.
You missed this?
So the first one was going to see the War of the Worlds immersive experience in London.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
That looks so good.
It's so good. Oodles, you would love it. I know it's in London. But
I know, but
it's great.
why can't they do it in like Birmingham or
Because it needs a
Leeds
massive
or
fucking
Manchester?
building to do. It's a fucking warren of rooms in a basement. It's
London's
incredible.
full of Londoners.
You can get the train, go there, get the train back.
Big
That's all you
cans
need to
on.
do. Big cans all the way.
Yeah, I might do it. I might do it because I love War of the Worlds so much.
Near a tube stop as well. Just get the train into King's Cross, circle line round to Tower Hill, and then it's like a 2-minute walk from there.
It's Jeff
To be
Wayne's
fair,
one,
it's in a
isn't it?
quiet
It's
area
Jeff
of
Wayne.
London as well.
It's Jeff
You'll be
Wayne, isn't
fine.
it?
Yeah, it's Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. Yeah. So like it's got the just the immersive experience having the actors around you. But I think for me it was the VR bit because you put your headset on and it starts playing Forever Autumn as you're kind of going down the Thames, and then it goes into Thunderchild, and the VR graphics are a bit out of date because it was done like 6 years ago. But you're still watching the tripods walk over London and destroy Parliament, and then watching the battle between
They destroyed Parliament. I'm in.
Well, because it's part of the song.
That is.
Then you get to watch like the Thunderchild fighting the tripods, and like the tripod like picks
Farewell, Thunderchild.
Yeah, like the tripod like picks you up and you're like right in its fucking globes at the front of it. Oh, it's fucking amazing. I love that.
During that bit, so I took acid pearl.
I thought you just took acid.
Oh my god, that would be way too much.
I
That's a
took
good
acid
idea.
and it was real.
No, I did that bit with acid pearl. I got it for her birthday, and she hates drop rides. And we got that bit where we got picked up. I had to take my VR headset off and like make sure that the actual boat hadn't lifted up because I was like, she is going to fucking kill me. I will not get out of this experience.
I added to that on that trip. Like, I bought my dream guitar.
Oh,
My
that's
Gibson Les
so
Paul.
stunning.
Gibson Les Paul custom and everything, which I named Thunderchild for that trip.
Because you've barely got any guitar.
Well, I keep a stock of 4 or 5 of them at any given time.
So it's nice to get a new guitar, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, when I get a guitar, I have to,
Circulation.
well, no, when I get one, I have to get rid of one.
Yes, of course.
The other experience that I had, and probably most people won't have seen this one, so I'll change screens for it, was Candy tattooing me. I need to get it on the camera there, which I can't. Hang on, I'll pick up the camera.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, your bonfire. Yeah, your bonfire. Candy hurt you this year, didn't she?
She drew
Like
on
a
me.
penis in there, Candy. Like a penis.
There's
There is a penis inside the fire, she said.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it?
there's not. I promise. No, you're penis free. I promise. I wouldn't penis you.
That's what Pip says.
Way. So I went down to Western Supermare. I got to hang out with Candy and Acid Pearl all day. Got tattooed.
Sentence I've never said. I went down to Western Supermare.
You should go down. Candy can draw on you.
Honestly, we'll have the best time.
The funny thing is, though, Candy knows she has free reign. She could draw absolutely anything on me and I wouldn't care.
I'm going to give you a portrait of my nan.
I'd have it. And I'd tell everyone it's my nan.
Yeah. She's a handsome woman, old June Mergen. You'd like her.
The people's nan.
The
People's nan.
So and I enjoyed the experience so much. I'm going to go down next year after we see Tenacious D, and she's going to tattoo me again.
Yes. That's going to be a fun weekend.
Why don't you get the pick of Destiny on your other arm?
No, she's on the other side of that arm. She's going to do the Elden Ring on me.
You are the Elden Ring.
It's going to be a FromSoft arm.
Although on that note, you know where in the Tenacious D movie they have the 2 birthmarks, Tanak and ESD?
Yeah.
Me and Acid Pearl would like to get that on our asses.
I mean,
I wanna get
that
into that
makes
though.
sense. You might as well be married at this point.
Might as well be. All the hate and none of the fun.
However, my favourite things from this year has been the fucking downfall of some people. The fucking collapse of some arseholes. Like, we were talking about like Zack Snyder, like the fucking state of the discourse around him. I found that absolutely fucking hilarious. I found it hilarious that that comedian Matt Rife has been absolutely dragged around the internet because it turns out he was a massive sexist.
I only saw him after he got cancelled.
Yeah.
And I was like...
Did you see his follow-up video where he was beefing with a kid?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Them
loser.
fucking kids now.
He's an absolute arsehole. What else? H Bomber Guy's video where he fucking took down a load of like really big YouTubers. Just
I watched that. That's a long video, isn't it?
It's a long video, but one video where he absolutely
It's really good.
He's ended the careers of like 4 people. It's great.
Because they were baddies.
Yeah, they're all
baddies.
baddies.
Are baddies. We're all up for that.
Yeah, I've just really enjoyed that. Like, this year has been like a karmic year. Like, some arseholes have really been found out. Like,
I need to set these fucking glasses off. Sorry.
Even like Elon Musk, like, you know, everyone thought he's an arsehole for quite a long time, but like this year he's really shown how much of a moron he is.
He's made Twitter better.
Yeah, no one's helped him.
No, he's just done it. He's just fucking done it all by himself. Like, yeah, I've absolutely loved it. It's been my favourite thing this year. Like, I'm not a big one for Schadenfreude, but I really like it when arseholes get taken down.
Mate, enjoy it. Get it on tap.
Yeah, it's great.
I love it, mate. It's always injected into me.
So, yeah, those have been my
the
things. The
downfall of society.
No, the downfall of arseholes.
Yeah, I agree. Any more from any more?
Oh, yeah. Gadget was talking about experiences. I had a few experiences this year, which I really enjoyed. No. What's one of them?
Still not had one yet.
No. Anyway.
You're such a good actor.
Going to see Hamilton live was incredible. Like, that was... I absolutely love the Disney show. We know.
By the
that.
way, listeners
on Disney.
and people in the chat, I've seen Stig do Hamilton live in person, and it's a beautiful thing.
After 6 pints as well, and he managed it.
Drunk karaoke. Yeah, but that was incredible. It was so good, and I'm glad that I paid that extra little bit of money to get like that better seat. It was well worth it, and it took all of my willpower to not sing along. It really did.
Because you're not allowed to, are you? Because you get kicked out.
You're not allowed to sing along. Like I said, someone tried. They got told to shut up.
But on stage, shut up.
It was someone behind. Like, she was just singing the bits, and so I just heard someone go shh from behind her. I was just like,
yeah, I agree. You shouldn't be singing along unless it's the Rocky Horror Show.
It's just incredible. Like, my only worry was that it was going to be a different cast, and that was just thrown out the window like straight away as soon as they started. So that was amazing. That same weekend, I also went to see All In, AEW's massive, huge Wembley show, and that was incredible. I had a great weekend there, and got to see Sting live wrestling. He's
and the police.
Yeah. No. The wrestler Sting. He's retiring in February/March, like officially, because he's old as fuck. But so yeah, finally actually getting to see him live, even if he's old and all he's doing is like little spots here and there. Like, he was jumping off stuff and jumping through tables at 63, and I appreciate him doing that. So that was really good.
I've just got a fantastic mental image now of like the police Sting in the middle of the ring just singing Roxanne as someone's running at him.
Yes.
So that was too, like, just like as a weekend, that was like an amazing kind of experience as a whole. And my last experience that I want to talk about is becoming the record breaker on 100 things we learned from film. 170 facts. Come at me, everyone else.
You're in Guinness World Record books this year, aren't you, for that?
And 70 facts we learned from Last Action Hero.
There wasn't really much talk from Planty and John in that episode, was there?
It was Stig's episode. Stig took over.
I did that without the need to just say, this song was by so-and-so, and it was released in this date and used in this. So I didn't even bring up songs, apart from one. Kicked ass.
FX Boy Forever said the mention of Sting wrestling just put me in the mind of the superior version of Dune. How dare you, sir?
I was literally thinking of that too. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
FX Boy, get ready. He's here somewhere, isn't he?
Oh, you've got the cursed item, which was a Christmas podcast present.
I don't recognise that Sting. The only Sting to me is Steve Ballman, the wrestler.
What have you put on his face? Hang on.
Cyberpunk.
Hang on, I'm just going to go to your camera, Oodles. Fucking hell.
Am I going to get kicked off of Twitch for this?
You get it up a bit, we'll tell you.
Look at that specimen.
The only valid version of Dune. I think I need to ban FX Boy Forever.
No, I like him.
No, I like his chaos. Or their chaos.
I like the cut of his jib.
Yeah, I've got. If anyone else has got some stuff, I've got a couple more things. But if anyone else wants to,
I think we've been going on for a bit now. I think we should possibly move on to the presents.
I just want two more things. Then I'll quickly move on because one is Gunship Unicorn, incredible album. Absolutely love that.
Should have mentioned that.
A band I absolutely adored, but their newest album is incredible. And also discovering Ren. I thought that album is amazing.
Yeah, Ren's incredible.
Discovering that and discovering the rest of his music has been
I was going to say
really great.
Have you listened back to Violet? Because that's rapidly becoming one of my favourite songs.
Yeah, that and also like his previous album as well.
Yeah,
I definitely want to try and see him live if he does tour.
He doesn't tour. That's the problem because he's not a well man.
Yeah, he might do though off the back of this.
Hopefully,
because it went to number 1, didn't it? So
that's a thing that the fact that he's not touring, doesn't do traditional music videos. He just does like TikTok and like the odd thing on YouTube.
I found it over TikTok.
Yeah,
I literally discovered him on TikTok.
That's how I found him, and he's made it to number 1. Like that's incredible.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Before we go on to the presents, let's slide back into the chat and see what everyone's saying.
So, Futile Exercise says Ren's in Canada at the moment. Yeah, he's getting some treatment for his autoimmune disease. Nimrod Hicks says Ren is amazeballs. Monk's Boy says what an amazing album. FX Boy Forever says go for it, ban me, you know I'm right. Don't you fucking tempt me.
Fear is the mind killer.
Gucci has said, oh my god, has Oodles cut his hair?
Yeah, I've got a mullet.
Yeah, he's got a mullet.
Business up front, party behind, baby. Let's go.
He's one tank top away from being a lesbian.
I was going to say, like a race horse.
Yeah, you do.
I'm too strong.
You're not.
Gains.
I know some lesbians would knock the shit out of you.
I am not fighting with lesbians. I think I am.
Pip says Taylor Swift Karma theme to Gadgets. Yeah, pretty much. Tig says we have an election in 2024. We fucking do. Here we go.
Ooh. Now that's the content I'm here for.
Pip also added to me talking about the guitar. Gadget played his guitar in his dream shop on a 60-year-old amp, added to the vibrations that Black Sabbath did. I did.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, played that Les Paul through a Marshall JMP-1 from the early 60s.
Ooh, Tony Iommi special.
Yeah, in the room that the Rolling Stones and Black Sabbath recorded their first couple of albums in.
Oh, nice.
FX Boy Forever says, ooh la.
I didn't get the reference.
So good, that album.
Pip also says Barbenheimer is a great summer, particularly as a woman seeing cis het men enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
FX Boy, anyone going to acknowledge the 30th anniversary of Doom last week? Well, if you were a Patreon subscriber, you would have heard us acknowledging that last week.
Talked about it. Doom was well represented behind a paywall.
If you go to John Romero's YouTube channel, there's a conversation with him and John Carmack about the making of the game. And like reflecting on it 30 years later. It's a good chat. It's nice to see them being friends again.
I think every person that's ever played a computer game on the planet loves Doom. The original Doom's so good.
It is so good.
It's one of the best games ever made.
If you don't like Doom, you're a cop.
Yep. And we don't like cops.
Apparently, Oodles, you're no longer a bin wizard.
What does that mean?
But Futile Exercise then followed that up with, is that a graduation of Sex Goblin?
Oh, I'm still that. I don't know. I don't know what these youths say nowadays. I'm too old.
Gucci says,
Whoa, mate.
Whoa, am I right, slut for Biscoff? No one send me this video. Can someone send Gucci the TikTok of Dean?
That F King guy art on TikTok. It's Dean. We know him. We love him. We've all been on his show. He eats a bit. He's so handsome. He's an handsome bastard as well, isn't he?
Yeah. And last one, Tig says, I can't remember what this is in reference to, but eat at the fucking dinner table.
Probably Stig eating his nails.
No, I was eating. Well, I don't know. I was eating something.
Your nails.
Yeah, I was eating my nails.
Your minger.
FX Boy says, I watched the Romero Karma conversation live, was mildly disappointed there was no shouting. Yeah, they're friends again. And Luke Dolsk is about to get banned for being a cop because he says Doom is a poor man's Duke Nukem. Fuck off.
Give up. Don't be stupid. He does put things up his bum, though, doesn't he, Stig?
He's just a wrong un. The man just...
He don't watch cutscenes, does he?
He just wants the pixelated boobies, doesn't he? Of the strippers in that opening
Shake
level.
it, baby.
Biggie's staying
Oh,
quiet.
Pig went to see Suede as well. I bet Suede were good. I bet they still got it going on. Used to love Suede. Cool.
Enflem said, election, the modern escapism party, almost certainly better than the other options available to vote for. Shall we get into politics, lads?
Mate. We wouldn't agree as a collective on what our ideals are, to be honest.
Imagine...
May I ask to be culture secretary, please?
No!
Oodles, imagine you running for Prime Minister and just like the litany of like fucking newspaper articles that come out about your antics in your 20s.
This man was on drugs throughout his 30s, his 20s. He's bedded more men, women, and fucking goats than you can imagine. This man's a baddie. He's a baddie.
Say no to drugs? No. I know drugs.
You can say no.
Futile Exercises said in reply to Luke Dolsk, it's no Rise of the Triad. Fair enough, Rise of the Triad's a very good game.
It is a very good game.
Killzone.
Cool.
Apparently TerraVision are doing a tour. Oh, interesting.
Is that the Tequila people?
Yeah, Tequila. It makes me happy.
That's a fucking great song. I don't know much of the work, but that's a great song.
They had some bangers in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, they all did, but I was a child in the 90s, unlike some of you guys with full-time jobs in the 90s.
You mean just Biggie?
Just Biggie. Paying his taxes since 1990, that lad.
Monk's Boy says, for fuck's sake, they had far better songs. I mean, Fists of Fury was really good. That's the only one I can think of at the minute.
I'm sorry, Monk's Boy. He's always angry at me. I'm so sorry. I'm not a DJ like you.
Well, remember, he's a friend of the pod and an enemy of you.
Yeah, of the state when I'm in charge. Right, come on. We've held off enough. It's Stig's favourite time of the year. If you don't know and you're not a regular listener, this is our Secret Santa. We got everyone's names in a random number generator that Stig kind of randomised. Did you send it this year, Stig, or was it Gadget?
Stig did it.
I don't write, does it? The website does it itself.
And we gifted things to each other, and we open them in front of you.
And we also all have bonus presents from Planty.
Yes, we open those first.
Oh, yeah, let's all open them at the same time. So don't put your address on.
Okay, right. So who's
Which
going
one
first?
are we doing first?
We're doing the Planty present first.
I believe this is the Planty one because it's in nice handwriting.
Well, I tell you what, Oodles, you start us off because I've got cameras for each of us so you can show off your presents.
Okay.
So you start us off with your Planty present.
I got a lovely card as well, by the way, Planty. Thank you.
Ann Summers on here. Has got me an Ann Summers voucher again.
I just opened it thinking something thought, oh, this is the Planty present. I opened it and realised, no, this is actually something I bought for Kate. I was like, why has he bought me this?
Why is there a negligee?
Has he done this deliberately? He knows I'm scared of cows.
Got a dead mouse in a trap.
To Oodles and family, a little something for you and Treble, my alter ego, to say thank you for the hours of entertainment from Plant. I'm going to cry. I can't. Let's have a look. Let's crack into this. He's such a nice lad. He's on holiday at the moment, isn't he, Planty?
Actually, he said he would tune in. I seem to remember him saying that.
He might be watching in the shadows.
Hell of high water, he'd tune in.
He'll be pissed.
Oh my God.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So actually, I think you guys have all got the same thing. So I'll stay on Oodles' screen.
So this, for people that don't know, this is a dice box for our sister beautiful podcast, Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep, to finally put my dice, because my dice are just hung up on my shelf that's put up with no more nails, that Stig can't stand the fact that I've got a shelf with no more nails. And that's to put my dice in, and it's got our logo on that we created.
That is adorable.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful box.
Thank you very much, Planty.
He's a good man. Listen to 100 Things We Learned from Film podcast, because it's a great show, and Stig got the record this year.
Yeah, I should have got an extra present for that, if I'm being honest, but no. But
God, the independent UK podcast scene is so beautiful.
So,
I love you all.
that's amazing. Thank you very much.
I had a big apology from Planty because mine went missing somewhere. So he sent me something.
Thanks, Planty.
So he sent me something different. So I've got my little card.
That's really cool.
Which says to Gadget and Pip, thank you for all the hours of entertainment. But yeah, my present is different.
Oh,
man. Okay.
Favoritism.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Let's keep the DM happy.
He has sent me a 100 Things We Learned from Film Beanie.
look at that! Perfect.
Yeah, amazing.
And I also have
Get it on.
stickers
Put your hat on.
and a badge. Okay, I'll put my hat on.
Yes. I've never seen Gadget with a beanie on. This is so cool. Oh, it's like E17.
Pip's going to hate this
Yes,
because I've already got
bro.
thousands of beanies around the house.
Oh, you look
You're like a burglar.
gorgeous. He looks stunning. I fancy him all. I already fancy you a lot anyway. Thank you very much, Platt. This is absolutely beautiful ashtray. I mean, dice box. I absolutely love it. It's stunning. It's
Stick this
beautifully
badge on my
made.
guitar
Great
strap.
idea.
Oh, thank you, Planty. You're a
sweetheart.
fucking sweetheart.
Yeah, thank you ever so much. And for the
Amazing.
card too. It's lovely. That's like
It
one of
must be
three
nice.
cards I
It
got
must
this
be
year.
nice because Stig hasn't thrown it in the bin.
FX Boy Forever says the DM is never happy, only temporarily sated in their thirst for suffering. That is true. That is very true.
That is bang on. I don't know if you listen to it, FX Boyfriend, but Do Dragons Dream of Scotch Sheep. Get on it.
It's fucking
There's
wonderful.
loads of content out there.
Another episode
loads
comes
of
out next
content.
week, last one of the year.
Yes. So let's go on to what we've bought each other.
So who's
let's
going
start
first?
with someone that's more active. I haven't got everything here yet.
Hang on. I have a confession to make.
Oh shit.
Because whoever sent mine decided they send it with my real name. So I just opened it already.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's go with you first, Stig.
Yeah. So I was expecting an Amazon package. Next time, please put Stig, Secret Santa, not Stuart Baker.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's doxed himself in real time.
Everyone knows my name.
What you got, brother?
I have a Attack on Titan water bottle.
Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice.
That's a good one.
And an Attack on Titan
Likes
beanie.
water.
Attack on Titan beanie.
Get it on.
Nice.
Get it on.
It's the Beanie Cast.
Thank you very
Get
much,
it on.
Eagles.
Bastard.
3 years in a row. 3 years in a row he's had me.
I didn't want to get you something daft this year because
I knew.
how
I
upsetting.
was. Yeah, like I opened it and I was like, "Oh crap!" I saw I was like, "That's not odd." That, no. And then it clicked for a second. I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
Did
it's
I not
Secret
put
Santa.
Stig Stig on it or anything like that?
You put Dr. Stuart Baker, but I didn't notice the doctor. I just noticed Stuart.
Dr. Stuart.
So I didn't notice at all, and then I was expecting a parcel as well, so my mind was just like, yeah.
Because you were a doctor.
But yeah, I knew it was like I went, that's definitely from Oodles.
What are you a doctor of exactly?
Thugonomics.
Hey!
Cool. Biggie, let's go, boy. Let's go.
Okay. Quite a big one.
Oh,
Oof. Oof.
hefty, is
That's
it?
what she said.
I mean, it's clearly a football.
Clearly.
Oh, cool. Okay. I like the look at this.
I like that he's hidden his address. People that don't know, he showed us his address fully last year.
No, last 2 years in a row.
Oh, it's the first time, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Last year I showed my credit card details.
Oh,
Look at that. Can you
the
see
last action.
Look at that.
Read it out to us. What is it? Last Action Heroes.
So, they're both by the same author from, he's a journalist on Empire, Nick DeSemmelin. And it's The Last Action Heroes, the triumphs, flops and feuds of Hollywood's Kings of Carnage. So that front cover has got Chuck Norris, Arnie, Jean-Claude Van Damme,
Badass.
loads of Jackie Chan. It's wicked. And then it's his follow-up book, I think, Wild and Crazy Guys, How the Comedy Mavericks of the 80s Changed Hollywood Forever.
Ooh.
I bet they are good reads, them two.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. And I have no idea who got me that.
Secret Santa.
FX Boy
I
Forever
know,
says,
but-
seriously, none of this lot sent each other adult novelties, and Gucci's replied, I know, right? Why did no one send dodgy porn?
We do that in the Patreon section.
Some
We do that
of
on
us
Steam.
get really upset when we send dodgy gifts.
That's really cool. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow.
Candy, show us
There
your
you
new
go.
vibrator.
Two. Got two.
Went to
Two
the wrong scene
vibrators.
there.
Nice.
I've got an envelope with one. It says I have to open this first, and then I read the envelope. So I'm not too sure what's going on with it.
Is that another Boris Johnson plunger?
About that.
The best present.
Which was from me.
Oh, this is actually one of my favourites. This
Is it that
straight
Cotton's
up
one?
favourite. 19 Crimes Red Wine.
Yeah.
And there's a QR code on it, and you can read all about because it has actual criminals on the front.
Because you are a criminal.
Because I am a criminal,
She's
and
a
you
criminal.
can find out
That's
all
what it's
about
like.
them.
She's
My head
criminal.
instantly.
This is the actual best. Like, I love it.
It's a nice wine. I get it from Tesco sometimes. It's really fucking nice.
It's really good.
It's a wine that you don't have to have food or anything with it. It's just a supping wine.
Yeah, it's not that dry.
Yeah.
And then I got another one. Ooh.
Didn't you have to open an envelope first?
The Art of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
No.
Somebody knows that I collect art books.
Someone knows. Someone knows.
Somebody's seen you on video.
I can work all these out instantly.
I'm guessing my gift's from Stig, but I could be wrong.
I would
don't
have said
think so.
Stig for yours. Stig or Gadget?
Don't spoil it.
Oh, I'm just
The
guessing.
magic. It's the magic of Secret Santa.
No, we all tell each other anyway after we've gone off air anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, but come on. It's the magic of podcasting.
Oh, that's
That's
banging.
stunning.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's
now you just
amazing.
need someone to commission a Wonderland's bedroom, don't you?
I think you said someone to
Yeah.
read it for her.
That'd be incredible. No, it's got
She would-
pictures. It's fine.
Listeners and viewers, she will travel the country to paint your bedroom. She
I
will.
will. I will. Not even joking. That's incredible. Thank you so much to whoever got this. I do love art books. I honestly do. I've got a whole, as you know, a whole bookshelf full of them.
Didn't you say you had an envelope to open?
Well, so I think it was before the bottle, so it's probably telling me that I need
I
to
said
read the
just a VAT
QR
receipt.
code. Yeah, it actually is.
Okay.
It's a receipt to say that I can get things wrapped. So I'm going to put that in my little space next to my Borderlands 3 one.
Gadget,
My
you.
brother ran
No, it's me next, is it? Right, okay.
you next, brother.
So, this one has my full name on it, but Gadget as my middle name, so I'm all right with that.
Not Dr. Gadget.
Not Dr. Gadget.
Professor
It was funny
Gadget.
putting Dr. Stuart Baker on there. That's a funny fucking joke. So the postman goes, "Oh, he's a doctor, him."
Oh,
Not the way I answer the door.
fabulous.
We knob out.
Show.
Looking like a
It's
scruff.
a Baldur's Gate 3 t-shirt.
Oh,
Look at that.
down by the river.
Oh, that's fucking banging. I love it. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It just works for my obsession for the year, so absolutely. Thank you,
Yes.
Santa, whoever got me that. Oh, that's wonderful. I love it.
Never heard you talk about it.
I've kept it under the radar.
What game?
Quite quiet. We've been quite quiet. on it.
Spider-Man 2. Game of the year, you know.
It's Spider-Man! It's Spider-Man! It's Spider-Man! I just keep shouting Spider-Man over and over. It's Spider-Man!
All right, we're on
I've got
noodles.
two things. I also didn't bring a knife up with me, like a dick. Let me open this long one first. So, this is either the world's biggest dildo or cigar.
No, it's the new size of a can of Fax.
It's literally just liquid inside there, I bet.
Oh, God. What is this?
It's COVID-20.
Poster.
Secret Santa, 2 of 2. Oh, so this is the second part. Okay. You weird, you guys.
I mean, that's why you love us.
Secret Santa, 1 of 2. Safe to open, wrapped. Okay. Someone's written all this. Oh, finally! Yes, it's brown paper. Exactly what I wanted this year.
Monk's Boy
I
suggested.
could use that this week.
Monk's Boy suggested your 2 of 2 as a poster of a cow.
You can fuck off. So, Secret Santa 1 of 2, sent separate. Okay. I've been treated this year. I've got 3 gifts to open. Because I'm the main one.
You're the main one. Oh, no, let's not do that. Fucking ruin TCGS for that one.
It's a pop. It's Godzilla Ultimate.
Oh, look at him. Has he got the dodgy eyes?
Stunning. Yeah. That's going to go with my Geralt of Rivia up there. Oh. Hey, that looks like a rare one, that.
Nice.
Thank you. Step 1. Step 2. This is your birthday present. You can open this now. Oh.
So you should have opened your box first.
Shouldn't I? Oh! Yes! I literally asked for this. It's the D&D Monster Manual.
Hey!
Yeah! I know who my Secret Santa is now. Someone that listens. Oh.
The Monster Manual is a fucking great book.
Nice.
Oh yeah, new D&D books always sell
so
beautiful.
Good. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted. I was been looking at the PDF for so long, and you looking at a PDF on your phones fucking sucks, man. It sucks big style. Oh, that's so good. And
Oodles, you're officially a nerd now. You have a D&D book.
Mate, I'm going to fucking destroy that book. I'm going to live off it. I might
He
even
did a
read
very
it.
good campaign. Should we just bring up his first time ever? It
you,
was very
mate.
good.
You did?
It's either a big poster sticker thing. It's Jody.
Jody.
Oh,
Zone of the Enders.
Oh my God, Zone of the Enders. Isn't it gorgeous? I love Jody.
That's beautiful.
Because I love Kojima and I love big robots even more.
It's well printed as well. It's got a good shine to it.
That smells nice as well.
You always have to
thanks,
smell your
Secret
presents
Santa.
to check the quality.
If you don't smell your presents, you're not doing it right.
Oh, there's a good
that's
smell from the
beautiful.
Baldur's Gate shirt.
I would, but before-
Smells like a D&D book, actually.
I don't think I can.
It smells gorgeous.
The D&D books smell great. And there's
Doesn't it just?
FX Boy Forever correctly marks up. They sent D&D books with crack. That's
Yeah,
why you
it
keep
smells
buying them.
stunning.
That's why I have a shelf full of them.
Oh, I've done really well this year.
We've all
Thanks.
done really well, I think.
Yeah.
No one's had a shit gift. Nobody's had a shit gift. Thank you very much, Secret Santa. Let's go to the chat for a bit.
Okay, so Monk's Boy says, Candy's highlight of 23, the discovery of gaming furniture. The low point was there was no gamer bookshelf.
Yeah, but look at I don't know if you can see it on the stream.
Hang on,
But I've got-
I'll go to the candy cam.
RGBs
Kinda
are plenty. Hang on, let me get out of the way.
She does have RGB. She has a lot of RGBs.
I do, truly do.
Why can't you get this as a cologne?
FX Boy Forever says, reminds me I was going to get myself the Borderlands 2 art book.
Smells gorgeous.
That one. No, I just have 3.
Who else? Pip says, you have exceeded your maximum beanie quota. Please cull 25% of your beanies to keep a harmonious environment. Never.
That bean is like you can't even buy that shit. That's some good shit.
I think the point is you can buy this. It's merch.
I know that's the funny thing, isn't it?
Nimrod Hickser says, apple polisher is plenty. Futile Exercise asks, does Modest Stig exist?
Yeah. In person, Stig's such a sweetheart. He's a beautiful man.
Has he started on his toenails now?
Yeah, probably.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't have my mic on then, so you didn't hear the pop.
Oh, are you pulling your wine?
Yeah, you could have got a pop way.
Oh, I'm gutted. It'll pick up on the actual podcast, though, won't it?
No.
No, he mutes his actual
See, I actually care about the editor.
Put one in, Gadget. Put one in.
FX Boy Forever also says, very nice clicky clacky math rocks book. Maths rock books. That's hard to say quickly when you're drunk. Enflame says, no more nails rocks.
It does. That shelf is jam-packed with robots and stuff.
No nails. It has its use, but
yeah, there.
Yeah,
I love it. It just fell down behind you. That'd be
one day I really want to just fall
about
down.
4 times.
There was also a minor argument going on between FX Boy Forever and Luke Dolsk about first-person shooters, where Luke Dolsk had suggested that FX Boy shove his Quake 3 Arena up his arse.
Quake 3 Arena's good.
Well, no, Quake 3 Arena's amazing.
Yeah, it's a really good game. It's one of the only multiplayer games I can solemnly say I love.
Yeah, it turns out Luke Dolsk was a Unreal Tournament kid.
What is this?
Good as well. What are you drinking there, Stig?
Oh no, I got it off a supplier.
Oh, drug dealer.
Chateau Malbat. Merlot.
Monk's Boy.
I like a Merlot.
Monk's Boy, don't you start with your... Monk's Boy said 10 beanies is the equivalent of 1 pumpkin. Don't give Pip an excuse to buy more fucking pumpkins.
Oh, futile exercise with breaking news. Has the Dredge DLC for Dave the Diver, Sway Doodles. I could grab my Switch now and show you that I've bought Dave the Diver. It's done. It's paid for.
And out of nowhere, Futile Exercise has come out with jammy Comp City buggers. Yes, we are. Candy?
Yeah, that's
Candy,
it.
ching ching.
Yes, we are.
Twats.
So these two have won computers. I won a Kindle.
I've
won
won
2 PCs.
I've won 2 computers.
Yeah, Biggie's won whatever, an hammer. He's won a hammer or something.
Well,
it might as well be a hammer because he's never going to play the game.
And Stig's
You're
won
breaking up.
nothing.
Can't hear.
Absolutely
I won an
nothing.
OLED TV as well.
And an Xbox.
And a Series X.
Yeah, but how much
Modern
money-
Escapism
how much money have you
sponsored by
spent
Comp
on
City
it?
giveaway.
Not that much.
Yeah, whatever.
I took the money for the Series X and for the TV. I kept the computer though.
Yeah, I took the money for the second computer because it wasn't a very good one.
I bought loads when it was like when they did the computer one and it was really cheap.
Robotic Monkey
never
asks,
gonna
how do
win.
I do it? Do you snipe on low entry competitions on the last minute? No, not really. I just buy a few tickets here and there.
No,
just
just
lucky
buy a few
buggers.
tickets and lucky buggers. Yeah, if you see them ones that say instant wins as well, and no one's claimed them, you've got more of a chance of getting them.
Yeah,
I mean, normally the PC ones are instant wins, aren't they? So yeah, you've got a chance that you can either get an instant win. Well, you'll find out instantly.
Which is how I got my second computer.
I don't like that you two won and you had your photos took with them, but you didn't have Modern Escapism clothes on. You should have done that.
Because the Modern Escapism clothes don't fit me. I'm too fat.
And
you have a Modern Escapism hat.
No, I don't have a Modern Escapism hat because I ordered them in the grey because I like the grey colour and they didn't print properly.
No, they did they? No. Sorry, guys, if you've ordered a grey one.
I've just realised I'm wearing this beanie and I was wondering what was sticking in my head. There was another badge in there. They sent me 2 badges.
You're going to have an imprint on your head.
Walking around with that forever.
All the UK independent podcast scene, we're all sponsored by each other.
Apparently, we should get
get
a sponsorship from Comp City. I'd be up for that. Free tickets, mate.
Mate, if we emailed them the amount of times collectively the winnings, they go, yeah, sure.
I mean,
it's got like that now.
Yeah, me and Candy are pretty much propping them up these days.
It's because you both put £100 down a ticket.
Yeah, I actually haven't played since I won the PC. It feels
There's nothing else to win.
I got what I wanted.
Win that.
Yeah, I got what I wanted.
I've been putting a few tickets on the they do these like mega bundles where it's like 60 grand's worth of tech. It's like if I win that, I'm selling it all. So
that's funny, isn't it? Because you definitely wouldn't use all that. You just flog it. You just open a market stall or something.
Well, you can pick and choose what you keep as well. Like they'll let you take the cash for some things and not others.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You just move on. Next.
He's still playing so diligently.
I am bitter. I really need a new PC, and you keep winning them. You don't even need them.
I've got fucking PCs coming out of my ears,
making
lad.
these deals, and I keep losing.
And again, Biggie loved his God of War Ragnarok game so much you platinumed it, didn't you, mate?
Yep, it just didn't pop when it went.
Oh, did it not pop? None of the trophies popped, did they, mate?
Nope.
Because he's not even unwrapped the game and turned it on.
I have. It's installed.
The game.
Yeah.
It's a code. It's installed.
Is it now, pal? Is it?
On your extended hard drive.
Yeah.
I do hope the chat get all the gifts and presents they truly desire, like we've all got. But we do we have any feedback? Because it's actually a podcast, this.
It is. Before we get the feedback, just one last thing. Monk's Boy has triggered a little nostalgia bug for me. Because he's gone, ooh, the anniversary of Weeble and Badgers. That was fucking madness.
What's that mean?
Do you not remember Badger, mushroom?
Yes.
Yes.
The video, the little...
Yeah, that was 20 years old this year.
Fuck off.
And Weeble and
I mean,
Bob...
I was at high school when that came out.
Weeble and Bob turned 20 years old as well. Or Mr. Weeble's World.
Yeah.
So like that first generation of Flash cartoons and Flash animations. You know,
with like salad fingers and stuff.
Like Magical Trevor and Look at My Horse and stuff like that.
That can't be 20 years old. They only started 5 years ago. Come on. That would be ridiculous.
I didn't get an instant win.
Oh,
he's just paid for something nice. Just bought some tickets.
Because I thought there's a PC on there. I thought, how fun would it be if I bought it and I got an instant win live on the podcast?
Right,
You're not going to get one.
Never mind.
Do it. I'll have a go.
Well, I've just won.
I've just won.
Let me try. I'm going to get one ticket on their big tech bundle,
And he's going to win.
No,
you'd be fucking furious if I won.
I would be.
He's won. Hang
on, I'm just going to check out, man. Give us a chance.
I thought you got it on fast track. You
read some feedback. Come on, do your job.
Do your job.
I have done my job. I've worked on this for 6 hours today already.
Yeah, because you haven't been at work, you lazy geck.
Because it's a Saturday, you dickhead.
Come on.
All right. Okay, so King Hagrid has said, seeing as I've been busy, forgetful, and not sent any end-of-year feedback, here's my list, and I'll try to keep it to 2023, but this will be what I've enjoyed. Games-wise, Baldur's Gate 3. Film-wise, Dungeons & Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves.
Shite.
Sticky, you're going to hate me, I got a 50 quid instant win.
No, you didn't. That's all right.
Did you?
Yeah.
50 quid.
Well,
I don't know.
50 quid Primark voucher, so I'll probably just say, can I get some credit?
Yeah.
Album Take Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token.
Sorry, I just can't believe you fucking won a 50 quid voucher.
So blasé about it as well. Like, yeah, I won. Anyway, moving on.
I'd be running downstairs going, Christmas is back on, kids! It's back on!
It's a 50 quid Primark voucher, though. I don't shop at Primark. Too fat for
it. Primark is amazing.
Stand outside and sell it.
Primark.
You can get beanies.
You can buy some gloves and I don't know, some socks. Anyway, carrying back on. King Hagrid's favourite music was Take Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token.
Yes, boy.
His TV show was What We Do in the Shadows. Season 5 of that was very good this year. His favourite book was Garth Marenghi's Terror Tome. I'm beginning to really like King Hagrid. He's my kind of people.
He's a great man. I love it.
His favourite moment was
was
taking the kids to the Harry Potter studios.
We want to take Oodles, me and Candy.
Oodles,
yeah, they're taking
we should do.
Oodles, are you
we should do a final episode.
Oodles, are you mainlining in each hand your Faxit and Dandelion and Burdock?
Yeah, I'm trying to get extra pissed. Once a year, I'm allowed to get drunk. I'm fucking going for it. I've just rung my dealer up. It's drop off soon. I'm joking. I'm joking.
His favourite podcast was the console knockout episode of Modern Escapism.
Yeah, not my favourite. Fucking hell.
And his favourite gig was Limp Bizkit at the Peace Hall in Halifax.
Limp Bizkit rocking the set. It's like Russian
roulette when you're
placing your bet.
Lee Davis has said the absolute best thing I've done this year was watch Cabaret in the West End.
Jesus.
Fucking hell, who does? It's because he's caning 2 different alcohols at the same time. Like a fucking animal.
Trying to get fucked.
Right, can we all make sure he's okay?
No. I'm expecting to find out.
It.
I'm expecting to find out he's lost his trainers in the morning.
I bought some new Sambas the other day.
And that's exactly what you said the last time you went out drinking and lost a Samba. You'd only just bought them.
There is no years to think about. Woo.
He says it's so good. I went twice. Second time, self-esteem was playing the lead, and I fucking adore self-esteem.
Yeah.
I also watched Pulp. Jarvis is an icon and has a great silhouette.
Yeah. I like Pulp.
And best boy Angry Kurt has said Happy Christmas and Happy New Year to you all in Modern Escapism.
Feliz Navidad.
2023 is the year I majorly got back into reading. Last Christmas Eve, I made the decision to bin off social media, not delete my accounts, but just stop spending time on it, as I would spend ages before bed on Twitter every night, just endlessly scrolling. But I made the decision to stop and decided to replace that time before bed with reading. I've gone from about 2 books a year to 28 and counting this year. It's been one of the best decisions I've made in a long time. 28 books in a year is incredible. Absolute king. I also tried to make the effort to read more fiction, as I've always been into more non-fiction, particularly reading football-related books. Also this year, as well as reading through all the Harry Potter books, I've been working my way through a lot of Japanese crime fiction, thanks to the Backpage podcast, and I'm now a huge fan of that genre. My favourite book of the year was one being called Malice. I'll be sad once I finish Harry Potter, which should be early on January, but I'm open to trying some of the more fantasy. At the moment, Stiggy, I love this, thinking of starting the Gentleman Bastard series I've heard about on this podcast and elsewhere. Yes, you do, Kurt. Good man.
It's good shit.
Thanks for all the podcasts this year. Best boy, Angry Kurt.
He's a good kid. Love him. Love them all. Love you all.
Moving to the chat. Monk's Boy says, best experiences of 23. Getting shit-faced in Newcastle with Gadget. Yes, we did. And also getting shit-faced with anabolic steroids. Yes, that one.
Nice.
All right,
I've got shit-faced with Gadget in Newcastle before. He made me sing to him on his lap.
I did. It was magical. It was a magical event.
That sounds so tender.
It treated me like the
and
twink.
You were invited to, Candy, and you couldn't be asked to come to Newcastle.
I could be asked. I couldn't come.
Oh, no, it was Biggie that couldn't be asked to come all the way to Newcastle.
That night.
No, I had a birthday down my way as well. It was my birthday that week.
Wah, wah.
We do promise as well. We've been told off by Angry Kurt in the Discord. We need to secure a date for an actual podcast meetup with all you listeners and fans and whatever you call yourselves, idiots. I call you. If you all come and meet us, we're not going to do a live show. We're just going to get fucked up together and shake hands.
Yeah.
We don't want the pressure of doing a live show with Biggie there next to us.
No, I'm up for a live show.
I mean, I'm up for a live show, but we have to muzzle Biggie. Get him in like the Hannibal Lecter trolley.
Oh, the bad man.
He's got a couple of months to get.
I've just remembered.
You're bad man.
If we can get a little pub secured, then yeah, we could probably fill it. We're thinking something mid-country, like Birmingham area-ish.
Bristol. Bristol's good.
No, Candy, you're going to come north. You're coming north, Candy. I'm not having it.
Maybe even something like, I don't know, Leicester or fucking... What's middle? What's the middle? Leeds.
Leicester, no, Nottingham.
Halifax. Nottingham's a shout. No, yeah.
Reading's pretty central.
No, Robotic Monkey, not Bristol. It's too fucking far for us northerners.
Yeah, Robotic Monkey
so far.
knows.
But if you guys in the chat and the listeners in the future and everyone else, even if we just get 10 of you, it's worth the trip.
Debbie Punk says,
and we'll do it.
We're not going all the way to fucking Cork.
Gadget ain't got a fucking passport, have you?
I don't know.
So we're gonna have to smuggle Gadget to Cork.
And there's not a suitcase big enough to put me in. You're gonna have to get a flight case for a tour.
We'll just get you on a boat from Liverpool and you'll be away, mate. We'll put you in a fucking wooden case or something. All he needs is his PC and his case. It's good internet, this. Irish Sea, it's good internet.
Nimrod Hicks says Norwich for the win. That's a sentence never been written. That's a sentence
there
never been written.
There isn't even a motorway to get to where he is. It's just a swamp.
We do want to return back to our normal lives. Norwich. captured.
It's where Candy. It's where the swamp people live.
Oh, that's where the waterfront is. Norwich waterfront. I've been there.
It's where the swamp
cool.
people. You know the six-toed people.
Oh, that Norwich.
Frog folk,
Yeah.
the webbed people. Those
Yeah.
people.
We're all down to Biggie's for his big fan.
We're not going to France. Fuck that.
You invite everyone down to for the big
Yeah,
5-0.
Biggie, can you have your 50th birthday party in Leicester, please?
Yeah,
Yeah,
please, mate.
perfect for me.
It's so convenient for you.
Stoke-on-Trent. Come on, everyone loves Stoke-on-Trent. Come on. We can get Punk over at Midlands Airport. He'll be fine. He might have a passport. I'm not sure if he has, to be honest. If he's allowed.
Listen to Flames.
Punk comes into England. He starts to sizzle.
I don't blame him. I feel like I'm fucking sizzling in this country.
He has 2 passports. He's a dodgy fucker.
Business and pleasure.
I assume a British and an Irish one.
I genuinely think Leicester's the perfect place to do it. Everyone can get
Which
to Leicester.
Which is ironic because Leicester is a horrible place.
Oh, it's horrendous. I've been many times, but we can all get there because they've got a central train station. If we meet up, even if there's 10 of you, I think it's worth it. We will definitely, Kurt, if you listen to this in the future, we will definitely secure a time and a place because we promised you. We promised you last year, but shit happens, doesn't it? Life finds a way to stop shit happening. But let's jump into the chat while Gadget has a quick poo. Let's jump into the chat. What's everyone saying? That's where he's gone. He's gone for his Sheffield. I'm up for that.
No, not Sheffield.
Me and Stig will do Sheffield, won't we, pal?
Sheffield's great. Yeah.
I'm couple of train stops away. You're banned from Sheffield?
Yeah,
who did you fucking Sheffield?
You don't want to know. I can't go back.
Was it the whole of Def Leppard?
Yeah, well...
The Arctic Monkeys.
Can't speak about that, no.
Were they known as leopards before you got involved?
Was it all of Bring Me the Horizon?
I should be bloody lucky. No, but I'll tell you in the green room.
If you're a patron, you'll find out. Let's have a look. Monk's Boy has connections with Def Leppard. They will remember. So there's 2 of you.
Yeah, he stole the drummer's arm.
Stig, it's too soon for them kind of jokes. Come on, man. Gadget, look at the chat. You're better than me.
It's it. We've done it.
So yeah, Gucci says Leicester's 20 minutes from her. Monk's Boy suggested Sheffield. FX Boy says I got drunk in Sheffield once. There was much singing.
Sheffield's a good city to meet up, to be fair.
Is it?
That is very central.
Yeah, but it's where the Arctic Monkeys come from. It's got to be tainted by something.
We can avoid the Arctic Monkeys. It's not like you get off a train and they're like, who's that scummy man? It's not like that's not happening.
That's how they announce you when you get there, Oodles.
It's a good place for boozing because it's a university city, isn't it?
I'll tell you what we should do at this point is I think we should inflict on the viewers Candyland.
I was just about to get to that. Don't worry. Right. So yes, as always, links to all our extracurricular activities are in the show notes and at modernescapism.co.uk. If you're a patron, you have access to Kenny Potter, you have access to Too Fast, Too Curious. You have, well, I think they did 1 episode this year. You have access to 3. Okay, you have access to all our monthly patron episodes. This one coming is fucking amazing, and we've got a special celebrity guest on that one.
Huge.
And also you get the green room, which is after this show when we cut this live stream, and we'll talk about all you and we'll slag you off. If you want to know what we're saying, join us and you can find out. But before we do leave, before we close this Christmas celebrations, what's up in Candyland?
Shh. And now, what's up in Candyland?
Look at that. And your live candy.
Yeah, this seemed like a better idea when I wasn't ill and I wasn't drunk.
But you're always ill and you're always drunk.
I've sent you all.
Hang on. Stig, did you just jump up and loads of bottle tops come out your balls then?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Like, jingling-ling. Oh, it's those.
He's right.
Fair enough.
If you all check your phones, I've sent you a set of lyrics.
Okay.
No. Oh no.
Where's my phone?
And you can't leave me hanging here
presents.
because I am not doing this by myself.
My phone's buried under presents. Somebody ring my phone. I've lost it.
What
Oh,
is
Candy,
this?
what have you done?
What is this?
I found it.
Why have you sent us a picture of your arsehole?
Oh, I sent
Candy,
the wrong
that's rude.
thing.
I'm a married man.
What? Why have you sent us the lyrics twice?
Did I?
You're fucking hammered, woman.
No, I didn't.
You
Yeah, I
did.
did. I did. So you only need them once.
So we start
So
on 12, yeah?
You'll see it. You'll see before you the lyrics. Shall we start at 12? Nah,
Yeah, we'll
we'll do
start
the whole
12.
thing.
Oh
Not
no.
twice.
Not twice. Shall I start?
Go on then.
Yes.
You
This is called
animal.
The 12 Days of Podmas.
You carry on singing it all, and we'll jump in when it's
Yeah,
time
we'll
to
jump in.
You
We'll just jump in when we need
You
to.
can jump in at number 2.
Yes, Mum.
Right. On the first day of Podmas, host Doodles gave to me a Christmas show from Emmy.
I'll go second.
On the second day of Podmas,
Host Doodles gave
Doodles
to me Biggie's breaking news.
and a Christmas show from Emmy.
Yeah, I get you what you're doing.
On
See
the
what you do?
third day of Podmas.
Doodles gave to me. Stick, get stick.
Biggie's breaking news
Breaking news.
and
Christmas,
a Christmas
show
show
from
from
Emmy.
Emmy.
On the
Yeah,
fourth
you
day
get
of
it, you get it.
Podmas, host Doodles
Podmas,
gave
host
to
Doodles
me
gave to me
4
4
Smash
Smash
Grasses
Four
birds.
smash us birds.
Stick, get stick.
Biggie's breaking news.
And a Christmas show from Emmy.
On the sixth day of Podmas, Doodles gave to me 6 geese.
Bells, cock,
Oh, there we go.
ring.
Stig Bell's cock ring. Yeah. 4 Smash birds. Stig,
Stick,
yeah.
get stick.
Biggie's
breaking news.
Biggie's breaking news. And
Christmas show from Emmy.
Fucking delay on Biggie is great.
On the
It's all
6th day of
off.
Podmas, host Doodles gave to me.
Right.
You couldn't even be asked here. You just gone with 16.
16.
It's the same one.
I'll stop you there. I must have not remembered to do number 6.
6 geese are laying. Stig Bell's cock ring.
ring.
4
Smash
Smash
us
birds.
birds. Stick, get stick. Biggie's
And a
breaking
Christmas
news.
show from
Show from
Emmy.
Emmy.
On the 7th day of
Seventh day of
Podmas,
Podmas.
two students gave to
Gave to
me.
me.
7
Seven
gadgets
gadgets
granting.
granting.
Gadgets granting. Geese are laying.
Oh, smash your first stick, get stick. Biggie's breaking news.
Christmas
Show from Emmy.
Show from Emmy.
Can't do this.
On the 9th day, on the
No,
8th
eighth
day of Podmas,
Podmas, host Doodles gave to me to the
Point
point of milking.
Point of milking.
Seven gadgets granting. Six
Geese are laying. Stig Bell's cock ring.
Go lightly, we're sober.
4 smash
Smash
birds.
us
Stick,
birds.
get
Stick,
stick.
Biggie's
Biggie's
breaking
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 news.
news and a
And a
Christmas show from Emmy.
news.
On the
On the
9th
9th
day
day
of
of
Podmas,
Yes,
Podmas,
Doodles gave to me.
9
Nine
Gadgets
gadgets
gadgets,
to the
point
point
of
of
milking,
milking. 7 gadgets ranting. 6 geese to lay.
Geese
Stig
are laying.
Bell's
Stig Bell's cock
ring. 4 smash us birds, stick, get stick, Biggie's breaking news and a Christmas show from
Christmas
Emmy.
from Emmy.
The 10th day
Day
of
of Podmas, who says to me?
Candy's not
Candy's not
listening.
listening.
9 Kenny
Kenny
Potter
Potter,
to the point of milking. 7 gadgets
Seven
to the
gadgets
milking.
to
Lane
the
Frog,
milking.
Stig Bell's
Stig
cock
Bell's
ring.
Stig Bell's
Four
cock
smash us birds,
ring.
stick, get
Stick,
stick,
get
Biggie's
stick,
breaking
Biggie's
news and a
breaking
Christmas
news.
show
And
from
a Christmas
Emmy.
show from Emmy.
On the 11th day of Podmas, host Doodles gave to me 11 Biggie
Biggie
Podmas.
Podmas.
Listening,
Candy's not
Kenny
listening.
Potter,
To the point of milking.
Point of
7
milking.
gadgets
7
ranting.
gadgets ranting.
Stig Bell's cock ring. 4 smash us birds, stick, get stick, Biggie's breaking news and a Christmas show from Emmy.
Emmy.
On the
On the
12th day of Podmas, host Doodles gave to me a massive thank you to our patrons, listening and Discord members.
Discord members.
11
Biggie Focus,
not listening, 9 Kenny Potters to the point of milky 7 Gadgets writing 6 He's a lane 6 Velcro 4 Smash Birds Tickets 6 Biggie's breaking news and a Christmas show from me. Fuck me.
Oh, I'm in pain from that. That's so fucking. When you get to when we got to about fucking 9, fucking. I've got 4 different voices, all in different times, going off at the same
Sorry about the mistakes, guys. I forgot.
Can you hear this?
Futile exercise says having flashback to my kids' school productions.
She's sat there filming me.
How do we get away with this every year?
I don't know. Punk says you cunt should be set on fire. I agree.
I agree.
That should have
him.
That should have been number 6. 6 cunts are cunting.
6 more too fat, too curious. Fuck off.
Oh God! That thank you, Candy, for
One
that.
more of you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Candyland. Thank
Good,
you,
wasn't it?
everyone, for another year of absolute fucking chaos. You all make me sick. I hate the lot of it.
Get Fairy Tale New York Christmas #1. Get on those.
Oh, what that? What is that? The ADHD nightmare? Fucking hell! That was all. I had to have a puff on my inhaler. I can't breathe after that.
Just tried to get through as quickly as possible, and all I could hear was Biggie behind every step of the way.
Every single time.
There is such a delay getting to northern France.
Oh God. We do apologise for that. That should not represent the quality of this show this year.
Represents Candyland perfectly, though.
Oh, yeah,
It goes perfectly.
Oh God.
I thought it was
Thank
quite
you
good.
very much. If you are a patron,
Well, I enjoyed it.
you won't hear this now, but when the episode drops, please listen again. It helps us. Please try and support the show. We get drunk, so you don't have to.
And if you're in the chat and you're patrons, you're watching this live, I'll put a timestamp in the show notes to just know where to skip to where the green room starts.
So you don't have to go through that again, he means.
FX Boy Forever show quality.
That was amazing.
No, he's bang on. But thank you very much. It's been. I was going to say a subdued Christmas until that happened, because no one's fallen off the chair.
So you can count on me.
Thank you very much. For the patrons, we'll see you in the green room. For everyone else, Felice Navidad. Bye.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Love you all.
Merry Christmas.